Ugh. Okay, hello. Welcome. Hello. I'm back. I made it. Boom. Now we should be better, in theory. That's the theory of it, at least. Ooh, dropping frames. That's not good. Things are a bit wonky today. Might just well be how it be right now. Too loud. You.
Earth stuff, but just have something in mind for them and bring them in here so we can study them more. But the roots. Oh, welcome back. You came just as I was about to talk about how we're gonna go pick flowers.
What?
Possibly world-saving flowers.
We believe that this flower could pose to assist us in a significant amount of medical research. The roots themselves, if they do have the regenerative properties as we're looking for, could be a cornerstone for a lot of treatments that we're attempting to go through. So there's two people specifically in mind that I can think of whose lives could be changed and they could actually possibly live a treatment that could involve these roots. So I know it's a lot to kind of drop, but if we're able to get our hands on some, that is a huge priority for us. And of course, if we're able to find a way to store them and keep them, that'll allow for all the botanists and medically inclined to take a look and see what we can do with it for the future for you guys.
So if you do see them, we don't want you to actually pull on them. Just notify us if it's safe and possible, and then we can go ahead. I've been talking not only to Valderus, but also to Professor Clink about devices that could potentially be used, and even with some of the students' assistance to be able to transport this and sustain this plant. Because if we can, as you were saying, like, it could be a huge advancement in just general, like, healing, regenerative properties that could not only benefit you as, you know, wardens, but also just general populace.
There is one downside. There's been reports that magic beasts are snuffing these things out, eating them, stepping on them, crushing them. So chances are, if we bump into some of those, we're likely gonna bump into trouble. So just letting you guys know as a heads up. Why they're doing it, we don't know.
Alrighty.
But
We do have a call for that. We do have something specific. If there is something that we need to investigate on the field, if we are not immediately engaged in an enemy, there will usually be two people that will go with you. It will most likely... I don't know if I want both of you going at the same time, just for safety. Magic Beast can hide almost anywhere, so it's better that one of you go and you bring two people with you. It will most likely be Mal and Theodore, if I remember correctly, that will go with you. But if not, it will most likely be Felix and Kane, I believe, that will also go with you. Either of these two pairs will accompany you. Yeah. They are both also proficient at checking for, if any, not traps, but if anything's wrong with the area. If something might fall, if something might malfunction, if there's something that is left over, they'll be the ones checking it.
So just as far as the research, as far as the research goes for it, just leave it to us right now. Just focus on your guys' formations and getting all the training done. We're going to be the ones doing the legwork on compiling the documents and all that stuff like that. So that sounds good.
On the note of formations, given what we're dealing with, you'll mostly be standing with me. I'm in the center of it mostly. So you'll be kind of surrounded by everyone else, and then you'll be kind of mostly standing beside me. Both, yeah, probably.
Sounds good.
Would it be a good idea if we do the formation now, so
yeah, just so they know?
Because Reginald's also here.
Yeah,
that's true.
That'd be a good idea.
Have you seen the sheet, sir?
Face that document, I guess.
I have not, but I've been explained where I'm supposed to be in it.
Aye.
Where do we want the front facing?
Okay.
We'll say front facing this way. Clara in front of me. You'll be our marker.
Right here.
Correct.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna check just see
Alright.
from an outside. I'm just looking really quickly outside just to look. Ooh.
Bringing up the paper just so I remember.
I'm here, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
it's
you will.
You're right there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I think. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I think Leone will be should be on my left, and you should be on my right. Seems about right to
We
me.
have a large gap between us.
I know
I think Miss Leone needs a second.
Leone, yeah. They'll get there.
That's fair.
They'll get there. But yeah, I think as it is right now, this seems quite clear to me. Is that sensible?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Pretty standard.
It's alright.
You're okay.
Can't believe it.
You two are
Left side, right side. Settle.
Felix will be covering you. Make sure these two up here, both Kane and Opal, are pretty swift, as well as Felix's as well. If we need more help
Like
in
a
the
big
front,
mallet.
Felix can run to the front. If we need help in the back,
That's
Big
why it's
old
called
mallet.
hammer.
The hammer.
yeah.
We can
Time.
drag wounded
Oh,
back here.
what?
The hammer.
Covered by
Yup, you got it.
my good friend.
Exactly. That's the
My
idea.
big old brain. It's so
You're also
massive.
kind of like a VIP.
It hurts.
You can
We don't have either of our ranged at the moment, but
Good as well.
Baldrus is on this side, and Ione is on this side. They'll probably be charged to overwatch you as well.
Okay.
Oh, extra big hammer.
It's a big hammer. Yeah, it's got a big head to it. It's got a
big
real big
hammer.
head to it.
Yeah, it's a very big hammer.
Right.
You seem pretty familiar with it. Good job.
Are we all settled?
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Righto.
Yup.
In the event of a formation split, you'll be mostly be staying with the anchor portion of it. The less mobile variation, protect defensive part of it.
I do promise we will do our very best.
But we're gonna be working on that
Right,
soon.
Can.
To throw out a suggestion based on the keep for you two, pick one of us, and if you can't find the formation, find the person you picked.
Any volunteers?
Still a buddy.
Hello.
I was gonna say I don't want to
Uh,
pick. I'd
I'm
rather be
bright.
pick.
You
Duh.
are pretty bright.
I'm like a beacon.
You are.
Leone,
My
go
suggestion
pick Kane.
for
The shiniest. of the bunches.
Cyrus, pick
Alright.
Opal.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi,
Oh.
Hippie.
I'm smiling under
I'm
this, but you
picking
know.
you.
I'm your beacon now. Glismo.
I believe,
My
by the way,
light in
here,
the
they're on
dark.
offensive split, I believe.
That's dark though, so I'll be your dark in your
They're still on
dark.
the offensive
My dark in the
split.
light.
Or do you just mean if things get jumbled?
Oh yeah, if things get a bit jumbled, then I
Yeah,
think
if things get jumbled.
finding these
Shade.
two.
Got it.
If we're in formation,
Yeah,
it should be
stick with
easy
those
to
two.
return to.
So Opal and I can also disengage decently well to fall into defensive
was
stuff
gonna
for
say.
these two.
And at that
Yeah.
point,
Yeah.
stick with me if they disengage from everything and go off.
Alrighty.
Are there any things like terms that we should know? Like if there's a fallback, do we go somewhere or do something?
Listen for orders. It'll either be me or Evan. Most likely me, especially at the start.
Okay.
Just for note, Theo is the general. He is
I'm the
general
candidate general
all the
of all the candidates, so you could just listen to me and
Yeah,
listen to
he
my
is.
orders.
Where's your note
Okay.
shield?
Well, actually, I was thinking about maybe like putting it like if I show you real quick, I might actually put it on the inside up in here.
Yeah.
I'll think
you
about it.
should.
I'll think about it.
Alright,
But
so-
neither here nor less. Go.
Why don't we get accustomed to fighting in small spaces?
Agreed.
Miss
Very
Lyon
good
here
idea.
is from Vanderhall, so she advised that chances are engagements will not be in broad open spaces.
Closed then.
That can
Especially-
Like a
change,
small
but yeah.
space, and then we can do the 2v2.
All the crumbling buildings. That's definitely
I'm
gonna be
thinking
brutal.
we just stay to this. Those of us not fighting
This
make a
little square?
circle, and
Excuse me.
It's just moral support, you know.
Hello, Warden General.
Hello, sir.
I don't mind a bit of friendly
You know,
competition.
inspire you to get better.
Got my eyes on you lot. Right. Okay. Anyway, full circle.
If you think about it, that wouldn't.
Oh,
Full circle.
One moment. I need to address something before we go further.
Of course, Reginald.
Oh no.
Yes,
With
Reginald?
your leave, there, Captain.
Whatever. Alright. So first up,
Really quick, before we go
Wait,
Hold
forward.
up.
Really quick. These flowers are very important for the future of medical research and can save lives. But there's one thing you need to keep in mind. There are more flowers. There's not more of you. This is exactly what I did out in the field, is look for these things. And others. I've lost many a warden brother and sister. From being too hasty. Or pushing when we should have retreated. Learn from my mistake with this. Again, whatever Valdris says, or Captain says, follow the orders, but keep that in mind. There are more flowers, there are more things to be discovered. This is not an order, just a suggestion, and a lesson learned through pain and blood. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
It's on that note, actually, I'd like to say, if you do not feel confident when I give you an order, say negative. Can't do it. It's perfectly fine to say no. If you feel like, if I'm giving you an order that you feel like you put your life in danger, you tell me that. Or tell Evan that. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Don't be a yes man. Evan, as you were.
Thank you. Right then, we can kick this off. We'll be using this smaller circle. I do suggest that the two researchers stand more off to the side of the circle rather than being a part of the circle, just for viewing purposes. I say we use more this corner to give them not too much space, but still some space. And do we have any four volunteers rather to start off?
Oh, are we doing 2v2s in this area?
That was the
I
idea.
don't.
Alright.
We'd be working
I don't
together,
see
wouldn't we?
I'll step forward.
The
It's
reason
not
is
going to get
doing,
better in Vanderhall.
No, it's not.
close
I
to
Would
guess
you
you're
rather
right.
do the
But
one-on-ones?
maybe I feel like this is too small for a 2v2.
Well, it won't get better in Vanderhall. That's the problem. That's the point.
Hmm.
I would
With a
say,
movement.
well, yeah. That's why we're adapting now.
We could probably do with a bit more space. I think the
Mhm.
back
Fair
line
amount
could
of
move to
space.
about...
Back to the line there? Aye.
Yeah, back to that line there.
We accommodate accordingly, I imagine.
And then probably the extent of
What we
the-
could do is, if we wanted, we could move the circle back in and out to practice the closing of space. What do we think?
Not that cool.
That kind of situational awareness might be hard to practice, sir.
Aye, true.
Liable to get one of us
I
hurt.
said not to get,
Fair
like,
enough.
get hurt by the Magi beast. They said nothing about the actual student.
All right.
Exactly. Collateral damage.
clothesline.
Wanna be up?
So if we're doing a 2v2, do you want to just
Give me a second.
volunteer someone?
Hit right in my
I'll volunteer myself.
She got me in the throat.
I
Yeah, it's a
volunteer.
bit more risky for you to get cold.
I want to see who wants to volunteer first. We'll go from there.
Okay,
I'll
that's
try
why
my
I'm
best
strong.
not to.
You're up.
I can also partake.
Want to volunteer?
Oh,
Alright.
well, Claire's volunteering.
Alright, we have our four. Kane, do you want to team up with Theodore?
I'm just being clear.
Sure.
You have your
Alright.
Arms,
Clara, Felix.
I do.
you
Locker
can
room
get
right
changed
here.
over there in the magic locker.
No, I already have him.
She is her
Oh,
own
right, I got it.
dog.
No, I have him. I have him in here. Sorry.
Oh, why aren't you using our abilities in this tiny area? Fucking hell.
No,
Yeah.
we'll have to stand behind you.
Hmm.
Yeah,
What say you? Hmm?
I'll take the blast.
You know what? Give me the most inconvenient one possible for me. Make it hard for me.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you like
Oh, hell
doing
yeah.
that.
Oh, oh, Lord. I regret this.
Oh, you wanna get punched?
Hold on.
I don't.
Oh, we have to go and fight Bailey.
We just punched the shit out of them.
I thought you were gonna ask me to dab you
I
up.
like that.
In which case, dab me up.
Okay,
Do it.
Well, after
Let me
Bailey
have-
talked
oh,
shit and soiled the honor of Team 4, those Pepto-Bismos.
What team
Alright,
Eclipse?
go.
Come on, you two.
Alright,
Okay.
alright. It looks good in the Reinhold Megasteel though, right?
Dark users here. That's what
It
It
does.
does, it does.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, sorry. But
We
yeah,
gotta
there
put
is.
ourselves.
I'm not going to be using my, Ah, fuck it, I'll drain them.
Get started
You happen to
soon.
drink blood. Oh.
Keep eyes on. We're gonna get started soon.
You play with the Warden General. I
Yeah,
keep.
well, I'm defending these
Boy
two.
over there, locked
so,
down.
You know,
I know, I wanna make sure
I'm
you're paying
doing my
attention.
job.
Like to see you try, mate.
Follow you.
Alright, you four, this is a simple spar.
Yeah.
We're gonna
It's
focus
what
on
you're gonna
teamwork,
do.
working with your team and
Yep.
working against another group. Focus on your team. We'll be doing basic spar rules. You guys know the drill. Don't maim, harm, kill. We'll do about 5 minutes. You guys think that's fine?
5 minutes.
Alright, fine with me.
Alright. 5 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
That's a big
Hi, bud. Behind you, bud.
Come on.
Yep, I'm trying my best here.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I see why you're the general. Oh, fuck.
Easy.
Don't be blinded.
You're not a good match for me.
Felix! You okay, Felix?
Back in. Stay away from me.
It's hard to grip shadows, isn't it?
Do you feel like a... Felix, you wanna...
Don't get too close.
Up against the wall.
Right, sorry.
Oh.
Alright. Hey, Felix.
Right behind you.
Oh, fuck.
You're getting into some trouble, I think.
Looking behind me is kind of scary.
It's okay. I got you guys.
Opal axe.
I am the wall.
Square.
Well, it was only made aware of an hour later.
That's the future we're on.
Douglas.
Back to back.
You shouldn't be going there.
We're gonna be running into each other.
You got it, man.
Stop fighting!
Okay.
Well done.
Nice job.
Good job.
Good job.
Managed them all.
Alright, everyone, get close. Hold a second.
Oh yeah, with the other team.
Good work.
So much more assignments.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
This does
The
feel
bad
weird.
air.
Everyone think we
Is that helping?
That's a shock.
Well, we don't want bugs in you
Oh
either.
god, you hit fucking hard! Yeah, tell me about it. My fucking. My gas mask. Some of the problem. Fuck, man.
Alright. Really quick, catch your breath. The only thing I will
Didn't blow
admit
up.
that I saw is it felt more like two 1v1s. I know it is a little hard to focus on two different fights. I know that's kind of gonna be how it goes. Some people are gonna bunch up between fights that are happening, but you still need to keep an eye the best you can on whoever your partner is, whoever you're working with. So it is a little bit harder with people like Kane. Your fighting style is very much dip in and out, so it is a little bit harder to keep an eye on like you or others, but it's just something I want you to keep in mind. When you're fighting, make sure you have, even if it's just keeping an eye out for hearing them. There were a bunch of times where enemies were back to back with each other. Pods will just take that advantage. If you are back to back to each other, they will just hit the other person. Keep an eye on your enemies and keep an eye on your friends the best you can. With pods, it's in other magic beasts, they may be more overwhelming in terms of numbers.
Evan, if I might interrupt, I have no idea what you're talking about.
There were times where you were back with either Theodore or like you were like right here, and Theodore or Felix was like right here, right behind you.
Yes,
If they were
that's on purpose.
like a magic beast. Okay, wanted to make sure. I thought
Yes.
they would have easily hit you if they weren't.
Keeping an
if they
ally to my
weren't
back,
anything.
Theodore was my ally.
No, oh, sorry, not Theodore. Clara, my brain.
I see that. Understood. Thank you.
There's a lot
I
of.
wanted a
Sorry,
little more
my brain
collaboration. It was
got
just kind of hard.
It was quite the difference of
Yeah, it's a little
control
bit
in the
difficult.
end, since I was controlling space quite a lot of the time, and
Yeah.
Kane was, yeah,
Yeah.
Kane was kind of focusing and flanking a fair amount too, and finding opportunity
Yeah, I did
strikes.
see that definitely at the start. It's more
And
just making
in,
people keep
I
an eye
would
on
say
each other.
it's a natural course of battle in the end to focus on a single target, because they'd already picked their targets. Clara was already designated to me, so I expected that, and he expected Felix. They told us their strategy before they began, so we anticipated it.
Yeah.
Either way,
Oops.
Regardless.
I mean, it works for the
we can
most
step
part.
aside and let the
It
next
did.
group.
Aye, let's go in.
I was gonna say, can we not just fight the other group? Get you
Yeah, we
done.
can see each other.
Done the training.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
That's not bad.
It would make sense to have the teams fight
Those are
other
scary,
teams
mind
so
you.
that team command callouts, right?
Oh, thank you.
Those flashes blinded me.
They look so much.
It would be a good
They
idea.
look so much better in Ryan Holden Magic Steel, to be honest.
Not want to
They do look.
against
They
them.
do look pretty
I can check with them.
fucking badass. I will say that.
Fucking ask.
Oh.
non-pressing
Oh.
issues that he was hoping to get
Yeah, how are you feeling, Felix?
My right
You're
arm's
also
very
doing,
weak.
combat training.
Uh-oh.
Firearms testing for Bailey, just to see how her shield holds up. Outside of that, it's nothing like a fight. Why?
Okay. Our team was asking to make sure if you wanted to do 2-on-2 practice fire. Get teamwork training a little bit. Get them used to fighting with each other and get more intimate, so to say, with other people's equipment. and moves.
Good captain.
Well, as I've said a couple of times, can I spar short? Or
Thank
I'm
you.
hesitant to because if I hit someone
No,
correctly with
no.
this,
I was just calling. I was addressing you. Yeah, yes, very good, Captain. Indeed,
thank
as
you.
well.
Thank you.
What I was asking is, I'm practicing what we're doing on the day. Is requesting permission to meet with someone requesting for me at the front of the school.
I'll just be using this as like more of a
Of course.
spear.
Will you all be fine?
I believe we'll be just fine. If there's anything that is important, I'll come to you most personally.
Shoot
Let you know.
someone in their armor leg, they might lose that armor.
Wonderful. We'll be back as soon as it's taken care of, but
Of course, sir.
That's what I thought as well.
Do what you need.
I was a little bit more hesitant.
just practicing chain of command.
Thank you for letting us know.
About throwing down with some members of their squad.
I can do that, but afterwards or before or whatever, I'm parting with you. So yeah,
We will be in
you want to do that now? You can do
They'll
that
be in
now.
ours.
They're thinking up
Yeah, that's the
2v2
idea.
scenarios, but after we test the shield, we can do it. Yep.
Alright.
Or at least I can. I'm so a little hesitant.
That's more than acceptable. Alright.
Alright. Let's see.
What's your team name again?
They're gonna
Tempest.
Tempest.
Incredible.
Cool. I
flag.
immediately forgot. Alright. For most of Team Tempest, I know you all just heard me, so I wanted to call for your assistance real quick. Some of our team wants to do 2-on-2s. We want to see which one of you wish to participate. So any of you that do wish to participate can... Alright.
I am
Any of
open
you
to
three?
it.
One moment.
I know Bailey wants to.
Isaac, I know you like Team 4. Get her, Isaac. Get her. Get her. Get her. She should talk to us. Get her. Get her. Get her. Oh shit.
Quick firearm test in the middle of the blacktop. I'll be sure
I am
to-
open to it, Evans. Just as a heads up.
Yeah.
Can you
I'm gonna keep that in
any
mind.
extra hands?
But yes, there are very few among our cohort.
I'm gonna
that
probably
have
clear the mat out of
experience
play space, my play space
I am
right now
already
because it's more
concerned on that
slipping
area,
around so much.
Regardless of Magic Beast risks.
I'm gonna slide it out real quick.
Not a tummy ache.
While the keep is helpful in teaching about Magic Beasts,
Top part.
it does not paint the full picture of
Actually, yeah.
their sheer number.
Perfect.
There will never be any.
What's the status then?
Currently gathering up. Well, some of Tempest Squad have agreed to combat us, so we'll be probably be doing that now.
So far, it
Sparring.
sounds like Hickory and Bailey, for the most part.
Hickory and Bailey.
My
Understood.
sister and I have encountered a pod.
Okay.
Had to defeat one before, but
So that's
ammunition. And
that's 2 tanks, isn't it?
we were fortunate that there were not others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looks like
We're
it.
getting our asses handed.
We had to immediately
I don't know about that.
our position at the time.
I say we maybe put 2 of our tanks against them.
Even upon a pod's death, it still can lure others.
Might be good. Maybe Mal and Rue.
Mal and Rue, aye.
What was it when you started glowing there? What was it?
Where is Mal?
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
got cut short on that.
Rue,
Remember last week when I said I could
are you willing to fight?
see
for a
really
spar?
good?
Yeah, I'm ready.
That was part of it.
All right. I'll.
Mal,
Oh,
are you
smart.
for a star?
Yeah, but when he's not around, then
Sure.
crazy with it, and then they called.
Alright. Bailey, you done with your test?
I guess that's a secret.
Got it.
Oh, you got it.
Your opponents will be
You and I
Hickory
can
and
get
Bailey.
Oh yeah.
Your opponents will be Hickory and Bailey. All right.
Have a test.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Interesting. Faster and a tank.
Are you sure?
Hickory's a tank. Also a tank.
2 tanks. Oh, Hickory.
Dickory is the caster.
It's so
We
nice to
cannot
see that spin in
underestimate
action.
them.
We have no choice.
It looks fucking dope.
It's very cool.
We put a lot of work into making it work. We just sit down and brainstorm it for a bit. I'm proud of her for it.
Ooh.
Trying to overheat.
Here's the limit.
My goal is simply to make sure that we return alive and whole.
Where are we fighting?
Essentially, I have
So you went back That's to good to know.
diplomat work by choice. Little
Say again.
drill.
So you went back to
that
doing
pops up
diplomat
here.
work by choice?
Oh shit.
You said otherwise before.
So I'll be able to puncture enemies and inject them with one of these
was in fact told.
vials. So it's acidic base, tranquilizer, and the red one, I'm trying to figure out which one I should use for that.
Okay. Oh, fire. Napalm.
Fire would be good.
Have like a jelly, have like a sticky gel type substance that continues
I need to find Milo. Has anyone
a
seen
fiery
him?
substance that
I don't know
continues
where
to
he
burn even when things try to
Have you
extinguish
seen
it.
Milo?
It's like a
Hello.
chemical.
Oh, that's what it was. This time we'll need you guys to be the help with me circle, so to say.
Is there going to be a
Yes.
I'm sending you, so I got you.
Thank you,
As
Miss
much
Watson.
as the area you guys are going into can be a disadvantage, it could be an advantage too, utilizing, like if there's a partially fallen down building, be able to knock that over to create a barrier versus utilizing, the less you can utilize your mana, the better, truly.
Exactly. Don't look at me as an example.
Then we just need to
I'm
simply
a
make sure we know what to
wizard.
look for.
I can
Well,
talk
you're all
myself
a little
up.
weird to me, to be honest.
Yeah. It is definitely. Is this your first time seeing us all spar?
No, I came about 2 weeks ago, and that was a lot. But
Yeah.
you were fighting the captains and the other wardens.
Oh, yeah, that sucked. That was a lot. I thought I was going to fucking
Watching
keel over.
was a lot, but I understand you have to be prepared.
It stands to reason that Magic Beast density may
It was
have.
fun, but boy was I
So what's the
bouncing all over.
on that
Is it
one.
fighting each other or we're
Yeah,
fighting
yeah.
another group?
Help me figure out that shadow.
They're still fighting them, but I think their
Okay.
arms is just gonna need to cool down real quick.
Yeah.
We'll tell them.
They're also still talking about the shield, so.
The recent lesson I feel was
How are you feeling?
not one
I'm
given
right.
for no reason.
Tucker.
No.
Why?
With that in
Oh.
mind,
If you want to, your face is all.
Oh, yeah. We already did a sparring this one here.
Oh, how'd that go?
You
hit me like right here. If this
Yeah,
bruises,
I
you
got
know
her
who
in the
to hit.
eye. I'm lucky that I have. There it is.
Ooh.
I'm lucky I have that.
Hickory, come over here.
At least 3 times over.
Understood.
you have been so
What do you think?
I would. Up to you. I don't know if we can use
space.
these.
No.
True.
I think.
We're still doing the
sure why there's so much standing
limit
around.
test.
How much?
We're trying to see
Because
if it
people will use the
pulls it
word
down, I
aerial
believe.
to fight, probably.
Understood.
Not just circles.
Cool
I'm done.
something. If we needed to in the
To
moment.
pull something.
If she was overheating after taking 2 of my shots and she was in that state, if you aimed it at her arms, do you think that might be something?
We're looking for a flower that grows there.
A flower?
Why are you hiding?
There's something called an artial bloom. It's an ARIT. I'm
Oh no!
I hate saying it.
Don't mind me.
It's an art. I'm gonna call it artil for sake of ease. It's an artil bloom. They only last a week in shielded cities, but they're known to grow within ruined ones. As far as why, we have a few ideas as to why they don't last long here, but we're trying to rectify that. The reason we're looking
That's just
for
trying
them
to
is
make-
because their roots are said to hold a regenerative property to them.
A home under the bleachers?
So if we're able to somehow harvest them, bring them in, and get them sorted in an area, I believe that this could actually be a key component in assisting us with things like how cells deteriorate from things like dirty mana sickness and otherwise. So I figured that might
Is that a
pique
fancy
the
cologne I
chemist
smell
interest
of
in you.
that you bought over at the
It does.
store?
Very much so.
No, I don't bite cologne.
If I can have it my way,
Damn.
myself and Eliani over there are both trying to spearhead creating
Felix.
a storage container that we can bring along with us. We're obviously going to be looking for them, but if I can have it my way, each team will get one.
Even though I've never paid for it. So thank you. It's so kind.
Probably. I
So,
can ask.
but like Professor
Is anyone
Reginald said,
raring
if
to
it's
go?
not in the
Do
cards
something.
and it's too risky to go and get them, keep yourself safe.
Understood. Is there anything I should be worried about this, flower? Like,
Not directly, but recently there's been reports of magic beasts eating them and trampling them. So if you bump into some of those,
You're right, Dickory.
then you're probably going to have magic beasts with them.
gotcha. I am fine.
But thank you for the heads up as well. I'll see what I can do involving either a solution or
How are you
some
feeling,
kind of
prepared
container
wise?
so we can bring stuff along, okay?
Thank you. I know, especially.
I have not wasted any of my time.
Of course, with the acidic compound, it's very. It can be very volatile, and there's the possibility of it.
Cool. Come on. We have a small group of people.
Looks like everyone's eager for practice.
To carry. I suppose so.
Yeah.
I think if anything, I might be carrying that one just in case.
Might be wise.
Because I would know how to handle it the most.
Will you join?
This is Scarlet, one of our alchemists in the group. She actually was able to.
She's going to be watching us rather closely, by the way. She's not
fighting in the corner.
Why are we fighting in the corner?
Good question.
She's new.
Some strange things
I
have
mean,
happened
it's
with.
probably best that they get to know and get acquainted with anyways.
Precisely. Hi, Hickory, why are you?
I was told we were
This
fighting.
one. I'm going to do a one-on-one with him real quick, and then we can. If you want to find someone you want to spar with, you may.
It's going good.
I was going to say, if she wants to join in,
One-on-one or are we teaming?
it'll be fun.
Well,
Particularly interested.
you get to pick a 2, don't you? Who's your second?
Oh no, we're just going to go at it a little bit. I'm going to push her and she's going to push me.
I see.
First, I need to do something actually.
If you, depending on how your shots work, firing in proximity to her may also help dispel some of
Am I expected to limit myself to that?
CB2, right there.
No,
Just get them to do it in the corner.
We should go about this if we're teaming.
Right.
Who's who here?
Yeah, we'll use this side.
Those two are gonna fight with those two.
Alright. Okay. Fine, other pairings pick for Bailey and Hickory in that case.
A fighter and a caster against 2 tanks.
Okay, there's try.
It was meant to be 2 tanks against 2 tanks.
Yeah, currently again, like I said, they're busy.
Okay.
Oh, so you want to.
Are you okay with this?
I suppose I am fine. If they are fine with practicing endurance.
Well, you 2 tanks, you feel comfortable with that?
That is my weakness, but okay.
It's fine with me.
Good to work on it.
I can't.
No, say Rue.
possible to control it.
That's the thing. I'm dense. I cannot move. It's just how I sink when I go in water. I'm meant to be the stand there
Endurance
tank and
means your
take hits.
ability to withstand constant attacks.
Oh, then that's fine.
Okay, thought we were on the same page with that, but yes.
As I said, if
Alright, everyone square and set?
then we should be.
I already told them that
We're just going.
Pull you down.
said. Alright,
Yeah, I opened the
we'll be
dance.
doing 5 minutes. Alright, 5 minutes. You all know the basic rules of spars? Don't try and hurt, maim, or kill each other. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Bailey, since our team's called Tempest, she's like, I feel like I'm a hero of the storm. We all looked at it.
You got some good force on it.
Theodore.
Hi, Scarlet.
I'd like to spar someone, but I don't know who would be willing.
Did you find someone? You can spam me if you like to. But I think... Oh, do you want to go... Do you want... Two people against... two axe against... yeah, you've got big axe and big axe if you wanna ask Arthur.
Okay, I'll do that. I think I wanna...
I was under the impression Savvy wanted us to fight, as a team.
I'm a caster.
I was also under the impression that we were fighting as teams, but it seems like people have decided, one-on-ones. More interesting.
I do want to try my spells though, that's the only issue.
Impractical.
I agree. So we have 2v2s here at the moment. But I think...
We could maybe do a 2v2 or you could be my spellcaster and I'll be
I was
your
gonna say Opal.
big bonk.
That sounds good. I like the idea.
I'll go ask Arthur.
Any trick cards are starting. Yeah?
Are you looking this far?
Maybe after our smart sailor.
I don't want to worry either. I don't want any strain on you.
No, that wouldn't be an issue.
Okay.
Fairly
I'm gonna
quick.
be with... Are you well?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All we're gonna do, if you want to find like a place to
1 minute
we do a
remains.
2v2.
Alright.
The case of the casters just shooting each other.
I mean, you could make a game of it of tank protecting the caster, seeing what the casters can do.
Right.
That's true. I don't really do much.
I love your outfit,
Can you try this one right now, or do you want to wait until we're done?
enough space. They're not.
I'm gonna...
We can talk about
Alright.
if you want.
What are we saying? Is there like a rule, or is there? Are we just going? Pants? What's the go?
Count down 3, 2, 1. Try not to hit anyone else.
Okay.
Time! Stop. There you go. Good job.
That was interesting.
You have real interesting abilities.
You're quicker than I thought. And I did not
Anyone need
expect
healing?
With the hair. No one does.
A little bit. If it got through the armor.
I'm pretty sure you're fine.
It took me several
You count down when you're ready.
Oh, and you threw me around. Oh no, I'm already keeping track.
Oh yeah, I know you're... You did good.
Sorry if I hit you too hard and dented something.
It is fine.
Interesting.
I have time to make repairs in my spares.
Test it for the long run, see how it makes someone feel.
Well,
You do that.
now that I know what that was supposed to be, I guess that makes sense. After you hit it, I felt a slight...
Theodore, do you have 2 partners for them, or you need something to look for?
Well, they're still looking right now.
I know it was very bright.
Okay.
Gotta find the gas mask, cause night
Still looking?
We're talking about our spells and all that, so...
I see.
Arthur's currently combating with Bailey right now, so
I noticed.
I need to get used to the hang of actually moving this around.
Agreed.
Try that on.
Give it a few swings, I say. A bit of practice and swinging it around. I mean, actually...
Are you going to train today?
Leon would be a good support, maybe.
Yeah, I think I have to.
Is it alright to hold?
Yeah, it feels good. I really like being able to just... Ooh, not do that.
I'm not entirely sure if Arthur's doing ours, but...
I really like being able to hold it and pull it out if I need to.
I'm glad. I see you're already getting fairly flexible with it.
I'm trying really hard.
Doing great. Just practice swinging it about a bit, yeah? With all formations and just kind of giving it a few good swings on it.
I will.
Fine.
Her swing is very quiet.
Nervous? No, not
I need to fix that. I think some of the order might be broken on hers. Oh dear. Oops.
Yeah, Opal. Were you
No.
going to start with Stella?
They were going to go in the spa. We're currently
Okay.
trying to find 2 other people.
Other
Wanted
people?
to
Got
let
it.
you know,
I'll try and see if I can help you.
I had a talk with the medical professor. He said for me just let keep to the support center for now because of my medical condition. He said if it for some reason
Good.
stuff like that.
I'm not sure if she's technically made shot. I'm not sure where the lines and everything is drawn. You're talking about Leonie, correct?
Yes.
That's a good idea.
I've been working with her, but
I would expect
Yes?
that as long as she is on campus, she is reporting to you, no?
yeah, sort of. I believe she's going straight through Valdris, and I'm just facilitating his wishes.
Mind? Where's Mira? Oh, there's Mira.
Did you have a question?
Hi, Professor. I you know about the earplugs I asked after a few weeks ago. Did you finish those?
I don't remember. Was it the
For Mira,
earplugs? What?
Mira Lunali, those that you know, the animals, the animal kin kind of sorts.
Earplugs?
Aye.
I don't remember what I got a batch in of. Ah, yes, those were those. Yes, there was some sort of a contraption figured out. I'm not quite sure how it all works, but there is a package of that.
All right.
Available? When we go.
Yeah. I think I'd like to give it off to Mira.
Some sort of problem.
She seems to be struggling a little bit at the moment with the noises.
Okay. Well, give me a moment and I will go see if I can grab one.
Thank you, Professor.
Would you like me to bring them up?
Engineering day.
You can pull them
Stairs.
away, of course, if they're available.
I believe they're in there. All right. I'll be right back.
Excuse me.
You're asking me?
Pardon?
There seems to be a forge that is having issues, so they're approaching both Hickman degree.
That's okay.
Professor.
Never mind, I can handle myself.
Can I talk to you over here for a second?
Not a bad fight, Kane. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's okay.
We're just outside the academy grounds.
Thank you.
Good practice, Leon.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you around.
Later, Axel.
See you later.
Do you want to strategize or something?
I suppose watch your back, whoever they won't be behind you. And I'll gather that shit.
Okay.
Oh, well then, okay.
Got it. Should we stand over there, maybe?
Perhaps.
We'll be using this side of the field just to avoid the explosion fest in the middle.
So,
Who knew organizing fights would be so damn difficult?
Any form of administration is difficult, taxing, and annoying.
I definitely felt it today. I didn't think organizing 2-on-2s would be such like a.
Organizing people is its own separate form of hell.
You'd know.
And yeah, am I gonna keep
Yes.
it that way?
Again, I've been a diplomat longer than some of you have been alive.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
I recently turned 41.
Damn. I mean, like, cool.
Makes no difference to me.
I suppose that's fair.
I'm still very, very, very young by elf standards.
Hmm.
I don't know the standard like son of an elf. I've never really.
Someone's gonna get really
No, you never. They're quite long-lived. You probably outlive us all.
I was gonna.
Oh. So.
Oh, well, yes, unless some form of tragedy
Hmm.
happens and I lose my life before my time, I'm going to most likely outlive you.
So,
and
again,
2 or 3 generations.
I have tried to think, and they managed to whip up something. There's a note on these that say something about, what does it say? Hello, Reggie. I'm working real hard, so I've been visiting. Oh, it's personal stuff. Let's get past that. Ah, I whipped up something that might be helpful to them. It was such short notice that there is one minor flaw. If they are electrified, they will not hurt the individual, but they might short out. But they should help regulate sounds for those who need it. Much love, kisses, open it. All right.
Thank you,
A
Reginald.
box that has 3 of those prototypes. They help.
Oh, who's having a spot?
Yes, I did.
Think of it like a
I'm going to be having a spy here in a
Hold on, let me whisper.
Against who?
Think of it like, you know, like with voice modulation, like makes the highs a little bit more, like normalizes it so the lows aren't like super low and the highs aren't super high. That's sort of what it does.
Okay.
But if they are electrified, it will short out.
Understood.
So,
Oh, who's your teammate? You're not doing
Oops.
a 2v1, are you?
I'd say tell them to be careful around our more electric
Who's always gonna ask?
individuals.
So are you?
I don't believe either one of them. They're not electric cores, are they? I know Lunali isn't.
Not with her. No, I don't think so. Mira's water. Lunali
Okay, good.
is.
They are waterproof.
Light. Yeah. Okay. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Good.
One thing is electric, so
That works.
no one have a static charge and be poking.
Understood. All right. I'll go ahead and I'll hand these off. All right.
Wonderful. Again, I can relay messages if they need tweaking or something, but that's not my forte. Inventing. That's more Clink Steel.
Thank you, Professor. Appreciate it. Truly.
Welcome.
I'm sort of shooting them with a gun.
How are you doing? Yeah, you're shooting.
Mira,
I can definitely
Hi.
I've got a gift for you.
cover that, but still,
Earplugs, manufactured by Clink.
There's other doctors here.
How are those going to fit?
They're made for you.
This is gonna go horribly, but I am excited.
One small thing though.
How am I supposed to put them in?
You're gonna do fine.
It's a little funny.
Well, they're made for you. I believe they should fit.
Fit, yes, but where? In.
stand by the medic. If it's too bad, then Reginald is right over there. Or
I mean, I can sort of shove them in, but they're not going to stay.
I would hope Clink thought of something to help with it. But just give them a go.
Likewise,
They're meant to regulate sound.
I'm not going to be using the full, you know.
Highs lower, lows higher, and such. The only thing he did say was to be careful around electricity. They might short. They won't hurt you, but they might break.
Okay.
They are
I
waterproof,
don't
however.
need lows any higher,
Or should I just use my
frankly.
Alright.
With migraines often enough.
Maybe just the hammer.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know, because I've got to.
Wiser.
If they they're prototypes, so if you want them improved in any other way, just let me know.
I won't shoot it
Yeah. The hard part is just going to be getting them this stick.
That sounds so
Stay.
Don't worry, you got this. The pair of you got it.
If you come up with any ideas to help improve them, let me know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them off to Lunali as well to let her try them, too.
An insult that hurt a little too much, or I'm going to start trying to claw your face.
you ready, man?
I don't know why
punch me.
he was so gung ho on fighting her.
The area is cleared away.
He wants to fight.
Yeah, but that's just right here, so you guys have a little bit of a shorter
Maybe.
He
Try and stick
technically
it to
won.
this area.
It really depends on the person, I guess.
Not in the same way that Clara, where he is.
You were a disappointment?
Okay,
Yeah, sorry, you guys
I trust you.
Where I am,
Like to hear,
forward. Yeah.
or like
Try
the
to
whole
keep it-
thing here,
Theo.
like this.
You guys can use all right here, all right here. Try not to push past.
Got it.
the line.
Yeah, just a
circle.
Whoa!
Ugh.
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing we need to worry about.
It doesn't look like anything to me.
Alright, since I'm taking a break. Aries, can I snag you?
Yeah, sure.
Just outside a little bit.
Look at him go.
Why in the goddamn?
What is going on? What the hell just happened? Uriel, you good?
I really didn't like you for a second there. That's the point. It works.
People on the same danger?
When I'm looking at me and whatever I'm looking
Lord.
Or
Yeah,
they
not
participating too.
at. It works good.
Yeah, he went ballistic on me. I
Look at
couldn't
this.
even
Hey,
kill
oh,
him.
your finesse went out the fucking window. You were a goddamn barbarian for a minute there.
Tactics just I wasn't thinking. I just really wanted to hit you. Wow. I'm sorry, by the way. That wasn't me. I just want to apologize. And you good? You?
Okay. A couple cuts from your slash there, but I should be all right.
I can help with that if you'd like. At least I can do after that.
10 minutes
Shameful
available
display.
in the campus.
Yeah, no, I'm.
10 more minutes, everybody. 10 more minutes. Any lasting spars?
Person too. I think Marcus might actually kill me if I tested on him.
Don't tempt me.
Whew, sorry. Just recompose myself.
Smart. Readjust.
Okay.
Alright.
Ready?
I actually haven't got the fuel.
It's a lot more peaceful.
Nice.
A lot more peaceful
You
than.
did wonderful. I'm glad to see you proud
I feel like I didn't failure this.
Probably not as effective as his, but it definitely
Not
helps
many
with
people
the
do
pain
it
more.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
You did very well.
Did I exceed your expectations? Or am
Yes.
I disappointing?
No! I think that's good.
What good you do?
Make me feel bad.
Not go all
Sit
out.
down for a minute.
Like I could feel that as well.
What do you mean by no going crazy?
Oh,
Are you alright?
Okay.
Yeah, it's the air, I promise.
Hey, it looked like you got hit square in the head.
Right, they're from Douglas, right? Is the air different there than here?
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of
It's
thick.
good practice for you, Bailey.
I'm not used to how
Yeah, I can just catch the strain.
Jesus.
Here, I'll stand behind her.
they're so clear. They're good.
There you go.
My body.
Morning, Walter. You almost got downed, buddy.
Actually, right now,
Whoa, she's gone. Look at it. Hey, Oprah, you should stand there.
Walter, have you, what have you done with your gun so far? You planning to use that out there in the field?
It's not good.
I'm planning on swapping out for a different one. Okay, making sure. Sorry, I thought you were zoned out again, like you were.
Well, I was earlier
What do
until
you-
I heard fire.
What are you
Gnarly.
swap out to?
Not sure just yet. Probably just another handgun.
Okay, well.
I've got something for you.
Don't know yet.
I got a treat that I think you'll be interested in.
Not sure whether you need them or not, but Clinker's designed some specialized earplugs. your kind, animal kin and such.
That would probably be helpful.
Hmm.
Sometimes the noises are very loud.
I figured as much. Just one small thing. They are, in response to electricity, they might short. They won't hurt you, but they might break, is all. It's the only thing.
I could put these some good use.
So just
Yeah, that's the idea.
be a little wary of it.
I don't believe anybody on our team really
Whenever you do it, all right?
relies on electricity for their magic, so I think we're good.
I'm sure you'll be alright then. But yeah, if you can think of any improvements for them, if they don't quite, if they're not quite up to your standards, just let me know, and like I can ask the to improve them. They mainly reduce the highs in particular, kind of normalize them for you.
Don't be.
Yeah, you're fine.
That should be.
It's as intended, and it's, that's what I want, to happen. I worked 2 weeks on the runes, so trying to get it right.
I just hope that doesn't get you into trouble.
Yeah.
I might be out of commission for a day or two.
Morning, Sleepy.
He's not paying attention.
Fucking why?
Because I'm getting my runes inscribed finally. I'm getting things encoded.
I'm ready to tussle if you're ready to tussle.
Let me know how they are, alright?
Be rough for a day or two.
Yeah. Gonna start fights with a lamp again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're not going. No, that's not why. I mean, I'm gonna be not a.
Need another
Okay.
fight?
See, here's the thing. So you can get your core encoded, right? Well, my core is at this point integral to my body because they give me sight in both eyes. So it's kind of connected to my internal system kind of deal. Okay. So with the way things are working and the way I do my shit. I'm getting the code directly on my body.
Like a tattoo?
It's gotta be my last. Oh, you do that. Strategy plan on it. Let me know when you're ending.
On your sword.
Mine? Why mine? Where's on my back?
Because I feel bad if I just ran and just punched you.
Why? That's part of the fight.
I wouldn't need too much. Just punch me a few times. It wouldn't be too much of a spar.
This is kind of like, I just like being able to see.
I am so supportive. I am the most supportive.
I think this has been like one of the most supportive things you could have said to me. You could have said something along.
I guess it was the most Uriel answer.
I could have called you a whore.
How tussly are we gonna go?
On the back? I'm kind
For a tramp stamp.
So,
Not really tough. How you punch that works. I like how you claw. Fuck, okay, good to know.
I kind of feel inspired. Inspired?
Right,
You ready?
Keep going.
Come on.
What do you want me to say? You're seasoned.
Work. Act professionally. Save that for the night.
I'm just saying you know more than I do.
Hello.
My aim is really off. I'm getting annoyed by it.
Your projectile's fairly slow from what I noticed as well, compared to some others.
But I'm able to shoot them more.
True. Yeah, they're a little...
Little too slow, you think? Problem is, though, is that I can... The reason why they're slow is more because I can put more mana into them, and they become more because they get bigger, sort of thing.
They have a spread to them, from what I can tell. So they spread from a the key point. What's the encoding on that?
I got somebody else to help me with it, so.
Oh, I see.
But I might have to add like something to make it go faster. I don't know.
If you want, you can. I can take a look if you like at the encoding, and maybe we can tighten that arc a bit if you like.
Yeah. I do think.
Then again.
I don't know, because I think my arcane circle as well is not fast enough. What the fuck? Hello? Me. Reset myself. There we go.
Oh, I'm going in. I'm gonna
Go on in.
I don't like that.
Go on in.
I don't know if I should.
You can
know
go
what?
in.
It's just. Don't be a pussy now, Marcus. Just
You're
you know.
very quiet. You're very quiet. Stop whispering.
Yeah,
Stop
you're very
whispering.
quiet.
Is that better?
What's happening here?
Hello? You're
Hello?
still
Go
quiet.
into it if you want.
Hello? Is that better?
Go into that?
You're
Did you say?
you're still quiet.
Go on. Go
Hello?
In.
Is that better?
Go on in. Walk on in.
Kinda.
Oh Christ!
Try again.
My body feels bad. Body feels shabby.
Something is amiss. Hang on a more.
That's the point.
I don't
Yeah,
like
fuck
this.
with your voice box.
Yeah. Give me a moment.
All right, here we go.
Go on in. Go on.
I don't like this.
Why is it so heavy in here?
Oh no. So this is fine.
That's the point of it.
Ew, this is awful.
Yeah.
I want to get out of this. Oh, thank you.
Shit. I didn't like that. Oh my god, she's big.
Oh, she's big.
Okay. Is that any better?
How are we feeling, Sebby?
Really good.
Okay. All right.
Rue, watch out.
Huh?
I see the punch out that's happening here.
Yeah, it's quite the show. Speak to me, General.
Hello? Is that any better?
Sounds better, much better.
Like, go
No
wash
idea
your
why that was.
goggles and water.
Sounds better to sounds
So is
better
that,
to me.
so is that
There's,
alright? No?
Completely.
Oh, is it still?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh wow.
You might
Yeah.
need to, go gargle water. That sounds like an insult.
You might
Go
want
gargle
to
water.
come back.
Is that
come back.
worse if I do that?
That's worse. Yeah, that's way worse.
Christ. Alright, okay. I'll go and wash my mouth out. My guess is the world order is broken. Typical, it seems lately. Yeah, it's a whole awesome. Scarlet's axe is badass. I made that. Look, Puggy made the model, and then I made it work in Unity. I did a little substance painter work for it and everything. I did a lot of elbow grease for that. Oh, VCAT Winter started. Fuck yeah, bud. Oh my god, VCAT's Winter. Oh, look at that. All the VCAT worlds are up. And it's open until the 22nd. We got fucking time, bruv. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. What am I doing with my life? Groups. Christ. I do wonder what's caused that. Black Wolf, do I sound alright? Do I sound normal? Out of interest.
You having issues with voice stuff?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I just came back too from that.
Yeah, I had
I don't know. Is there not a
I don't think there's a teleport for the school unless I'm just blind.
Yeah, it is. It's under Harbour District. It's Harbour District, Warden Corps Academy. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Ooh.
Practicing with myself and Iku.
Am I any better?
Holy shit.
He might
Oh my
die.
god, welcome
Yes, I
back!
can hear you now. Oh my god, welcome back.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I really have no idea.
We can hear you.
Let's go.
That's my guy.
I'm gonna go last.
Yeah. He's trying to get all of the fire.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Walter.
Were you okay with? I know Arthur's does a lot.
I was
didn't realize
on the bleachers for a while.
I'm glad you were, because you probably would have fucking hated it. Which worries me a lot. I'm very worried about our comp.
I'll just go then.
Oh,
Actually,
wait,
looks
no.
heavy.
Oh, no, you definitely want this as practice. Ew.
Rue? I've already gotten
Ew.
shot by him. I know. I know what it
Why
feels
did you
like.
do it
already.
again?
I already know.
Get used to it.
Rather sunny. I don't know if she can while she's
buddy.
big.
Okay, you're just gonna push me? That's more like it. Hey, there you go.
I'm about the way. you take the corner. It's all yours.
I didn't need to check with you if you still wanted to spar.
Yeah, I do. I really do. I'm just seeing it at the moment. Just
We can wait for
practicing.
it to clear out a little bit, assuming you're not busy later.
I will not be busy. No, I've kept myself fairly free today.
Wait, Rue.
Interesting.
Do you want to spar him? I know we still need to have a final talk about formation stuff, but I'm not going to be here super long. We threw a lot of my energy for him, though.
We're down Ione and we're down Valdris. I believe we'll have the week to work it out, and in the end, Split won't be nearly as complicated as Hammer. It's just a matter of designating two teams, isn't it? Really, you know. And I think we
already
can
have
figure
it
that
in
out.
mind, so you
Yeah. I would say go around to the squad, just let them know what squad they're a part of, either the anchor or the hook. What do you think?
Anchor or the hook? Yeah, anchor and hook. We got it.
There you go.
Offensive, defense.
I've already fought Hayden.
Hey, Rue.
I called you twice.
You're fine.
Great sparring today, everybody. But the school is about to be starting to shut down. So, please do make your way out to town.
Are you fighting as groups or?
Do you need me for that?
I don't particularly care about the details of who wants to fight me. They can fight me however they wish. If they want pointers on their abilities, just to hit me with something, either is fine. Or if they want an actual spar.
Test my taunt on you, but I don't want to know the after effects of that. I might die.
Well, say I'm curious, Professor.
Oh, there's Lazarus.
Did you want to use something on me then?
I could. Now?
Now. If you aren't fighting and you don't have a reason to be here, we're funneling people out of the school. So, give me a description of what you want to test on me.
I want to test the solidness of this. This is a sword of pure shadow. I've been working on trying to make it as hard as possible, and will it to be hard in general.
Me walking from behind.
Could you perhaps reuse your ability? I don't see anything.
Oh.
Probably.
Alone? Maybe.
I mean, let me do something moment.
You sure?
Try that.
Unless you want to tag in, I don't give a fuck.
I'll tag in,
Professors, I mean,
see.
Yeah. We'll give him a. Oh, good lord, wait, off.
Gotta
Man,
You see it?
Oh, there it is.
This might
This
be
is
bad.
Y-hander.
Aye.
This might be bad
What do
for
you
me.
mean?
Lightning.
Are you sure it's lightning, or was just you know, a bit too much?
I guess if you're testing the solidness on it,
shotgun
see
shot
if it
and your
breaks.
prod did it, so I'm gonna guess lightning.
Okay.
Oh well, I do it anyways.
Wait, you're gonna fight Hayden?
Probably.
With Marcus.
Not you.
That's the plan.
You remember he
Oh, it didn't break.
your
No,
shotgun,
it's
right?
decently solid.
He
What
ate
about it?
that.
It at least easily cut through the outer layer of my clothes.
I have this. As I said, I have this.
Good sharpness.
Takes a bit of focus in the end.
If you can eat the lightning, I can
And
just hit him with
I
this.
suppose, well, the way Dusk describes it, it's kind of a will to hurt something, I suppose, right? Something akin.
Yep, that's on.
When it comes to some of the finer details like that, I've never tried to form weapons as a spell. But I would suppose that intent would heavily change the outcome.
True.
Whether or not you are wanting a sword to defend with or you want a sword to attack with
It's so dark in here.
will determine whether or not it's blunt.
You're talking about the tunnel.
There is a thing, though, I'm having an issue with at the moment.
Sounds like we're fighting Aiden.
You can sit behind me, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you mean its sheer size?
No, I can't. He just goes through it. It's not hard
I just want to test some things.
when I can't see it.
No, I don't blame you.
Interesting.
Oh, I need water to soak this in.
I don't know
I
what
at least
that's.
haven't encountered an issue like this before.
Oh, that's the thing. I don't know. It's sort of. I mean, I can make it do things, but I don't know whether this is a boon or whether this is a weakness. Or both.
I would say it's more than likely a boon for now. You are all still getting familiar with your arms. There is going to be friendly fire. However, you cannot accidentally stab the people behind you. The only issue is you are going to train yourself now to have to constantly stare at exactly where you are striking. You cannot strike anything you are not directly looking at, which means you need to constantly be looking around at your own blade. So motions such as this are no longer possible. Or they're still possible, but you will only actually be able to control the space directly in front of you unless you turn your head and your eyes to the side. I'd say it's an issue, but it's more of an issue you should get under control to use as you wish. It has its benefits.
It's kind of a. Well, that's the thing. I've been trying to read up on this week, but I've not really had much breakthrough at the moment.
Unfortunately, there's a limit to what I can help you with. I'm not familiar with dark cores or when it comes to constructed weapons. I don't use constructs.
I know that much.
I will say, it is not an issue that you need to make a gigantic priority out of right now. In the future, yes, especially because you never know when they might take your eyes from you.
That is true.
And if you can't see anything, it won't hit anything.
Especially if I'm sensitive to light, bright flashes. If that happens, I'm done.
How many light users are on your team?
Just one.
There is a chance that if anything takes away your vision for any amount of time, you could die.
And they are right in front of me in the formation at the moment. I'll have a word with her.
There is something you can do, which is focus on making eyewear. Something that'll let you see, but restrict out large blasts of light. Even potentially contacts might be able to help you with that.
I think I have something in mind, actually. Might work.
Though, I think that's all I can help you with. And if there's no more fighting, it's time for you all to funnel off campus.
Raggy?
Yes.
We have a bestiary, the candidates and everything. Would you like me to... Well, I'd like to show it to you and read it off, and I kind of want your opinion on it. Anything I might have missed. That'd be helpful.
Good. I'll be available for that.
Good. I'll let you know later this week. Thank you, sir.
Are you free later on in the evening, Reggie?
Felt so weird, like I'm not a warden, but it was like crazy. Like, we're gonna be doing stuff and it's gonna be wild. We're gonna be going out there. There's gonna be this plan. We're gonna say, I know for them. Oh.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm just relaxing.
We're all funneling off now. Oh, I believe we're being tossed off, I think.
Probably. I'll probably tune in for the night and probably get something to eat.
We just saw Marcus, and I guess he was testing with Hayden how the electricity went, and it didn't do good.
He's electricity? As in...
Uriel will fix him.
He's not good with it, and that is another thing that I'm really worried about team comp-wise, is all of our healing that all of the magical healing we have on our team is electricity and lightning. And I think it fucks with his core. Fucks with his vision really bad.
Yeah, it does actually, now that you mention it, based on last week.
Yeah. So, it's just another thing to add to the list of...
Who's the head on your guys' team?
Him.
Him? Okay, well I'm gonna go throw
Marcus.
rocks at him shortly.
No.
I'm not actually gonna throw rocks at him.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
I can put no rocks in here.
He's just looking out for you.
Am I?
Don't overthink.
Evening, Verona.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. Just thinking about some things, naturally, with what's coming up.
Oh, if you have time tonight, the inn's doing a special on overloaded baked potatoes.
I think I'll stop by. If time permits.
You
Thank
probably
you.
have a little while left. I think dinner's still going.
Understood.
squadmates are technically fair in some ways, so could be.
It's definitely possible, man.
Evan? How prepared is your squad, do you think?
Hard to tell. It seems, at the very least, in terms of our basic formation and otherwise, I think people are still worried. But there's only so much we can do, but I think we're preparing the best we can.
I would say go around our squad mates this evening and ask about it. Ask how ready are you? And how ready is the squad, alright? Just gauge.
I can do that.
Well, yeah, just it's a matter of if you have the time. We have all week in the end to do it, but I think it's important.
Would be a good idea.
Because once you know what needs to be done, then once you know what needs to be improved upon, then you can improve upon it more in a more targeted manner.
I don't even know if we have where all our teammates went.
They're spreading out. Yeah, you've got all week. Don't worry about it too much.
It is easy to get
What about
lost
you, Theodore?
direct
Scale of 1 to
purpose.
10? Probably about maybe a
We should
7
not lose
or an
sight
8.
of other
Probably an
things
8
that we can
actually.
do. Yes.
Actually, no, a 1 to 10 scale is pretty good.
Missing.
Come again? As you were?
What do you think we're missing? Or what do you think other that we have to look out for?
I think I need some combat practice and just drills, I think, for myself, personally.
I'd like to ask also as the general, how do you think I'm doing? Been pretty rough to get used to and figure out. I myself can't really gauge it.
For a first time, you're doing decent, I suppose. But if I'm going to be perfectly honest, there are some doubts. But those things come... Go on.
I know there was something today, though I suppose I was a little bit more confused with the setting up practice, but more just trying to figure out and place things.
I think, in the end...
Some issues to...
Well, I think I know what you're talking about in the end. He's a little abrasive at times, but it's because he cares. And if he doesn't understand, then you need to be ready to explain things to him a little bit, you know?
I'll continue trying my best.
Just keep at it.
And also, this is to see. I
Oh.
have no clue if I'm fit for this role or not, but I'm certainly going to try my best.
That's what matters. No other else. One thing for shared command of sorts. By default, command would be to me, alright? But if I say your name, Evan, take command, that's on you, alright? And when you hear that command, I want you to acknowledge it. Okay?
I will make sure I respond.
Good. And if I say, Evan, command to me, I'm taking command back, alright? And when that happens, don't take it as a slight, okay?
No, and
I know. You're a good lad. I just know some people that would.
I get ya.
I do want to give you your opportunity, though.
I was like, wait, what?
And I do want to give you your experience, you know? Because I think it's important that all of us, in the end, practice to be leaders, right? But just for our first combat mission, I think I kind of want to be a little hands-on, I guess.
What's up?
Hey, so it seems like people are really doing the combat stuff. I was thinking would it be more helpful if I'm printing some printouts of like the overall kind of review of some just first response medical treatments, you know, least invasive to most invasive, with the very last resort being to utilize mana or any kind of abilities. Would it be more useful if I just had those printouts for people first, and if they had questions they could ask me at the hospital review?
I
think
that might be better.
I think it would be easier because people right now are a little bit antsy about kind of getting combat ready, and because people have just finished their arms, a lot of us at the moment. So we're
And
all a
that's
little
what I was
bit,
kind of figuring much.
yeah. We're all a little bit antsy and
Yeah, I
trying
could
to
get that
practice with
together.
them. Did anyone show up?
I could probably print enough tomorrow and bring it to the academy tomorrow morning.
I like your accent, Magic Man.
Cheers.
Thank you, it's a very, very nice way of talking. And I'm not biased in the slightest, I promise.
I'm sure you know.
I'm definitely not, in any capacity.
Or is just having a bad luck morning?
What? Me?
Yes,
Isaac?
What?
Sir?
Small word, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Sounds like Cargon got the rose flavor as well. So maybe you got all the bad flavors at first.
Just a small thing. You don't have to do it today if you don't want to, but I'd like you to gauge the readiness of your squad. Scale from 1 to 10. Just ask around the squad and say, how ready are you? Just so you can kind of get a gauge of what they need.
That's what we did today.
Oh, good. Then you're fine then.
Since we're done. Arlo's
the game.
Indisposed, I guess, with council work, so he's not here, so we didn't do any sort of in-depth sparring and whatnot, but we touched base with Paz, obviously, because he's going to be connected with us, but outside of a couple people either finishing up a spell or getting a tire ready, I mean, I'd put us at probably an 8.
Good. Understood. In that case, I'm set with you. I'm alright. I'm just asking the captains to do so. Just focus on it. Try and get yourself as close to a 10 as possible, alright?
I think once the tire is squared away and the spells that are still being encoded are done, we're pretty much there. Linal is working on the equipment for me. Yeah, we're good.
Good. Keep at it. I'm gonna go ahead and have a look for some others. Have a good evening, alright?
You as well. I think I'm gonna go this way. I think my partner is still up at the school. They might be sparring or something. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think Sevi and Marcus are this way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're still up here.
Mm-hmm. Understandably so, though. Clara, I'd like a word with you at some point in a bit, but I need to settle something else first real quick, okay? There's something bad. Just a little heads up.
Okay, got it.
No, okay, right, no, hang on.
You okay?
No. What?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
It doesn't
I'll just
nice, okay? It burns.
be that way.
You close
Alright.
It burns. It burns. It does. You can't even deny that. It does.
I was about to ask how that was going.
Yeah,
and there's
that's
my
what
answer.
everything burns when you put it on something like that. If you leave it on for long enough.
Mayonnaise is not supposed to burn.
Reggie and.
It can. You put. Okay, I want you.
So
Okay, no, I can't.
Burn
What?
things then? Is that your taste buds now? Having to burn?
It's not burnt. You put it on the stove, cook it until it's golden,
Braggy's gonna close up.
and then you flip it. It goes the exact same way
Alright,
as if it was
potato
butter
time then.
or oil.
Sorry to bother, Professor. One question: is Marcus on there?
That's disgusting.
Some people actually
they
like
were
it.
there.
You
They
don't-
were
you don't
observing
actually
Talia
taste
spar.
the
Until Talia
mayonnaise.
spread it outside.
No, why
They're going
you
up.
can't
different.
taste the mayonnaise then. That's
Yeah,
fucking
they're still
weird.
there.
The crunch
Understood.
is
Thank you.
different, and like you don't. Okay.
One hell of a punch compared to our regular round, so.
More stopping power? You're not going to overfill them, are you?
I Captain, mean, at the end of the day,
Anything
my
else
gun
you
exploded.
need from me
before I'm shutting down my clinic and heading to the hospital?
Don't you worry.
It's just there if they need any help.
Down the line,
I believe
if you
not. I
wanted
think
to
everything's settled it,
upgrade
pretty
your
much.
Weapon, you know, maybe tweak
Wonderful.
it a little, but
You're dismissed,
Doing
sir.
well.
you've
Thank
got
you.
your preferences. I get that.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Captain.
It was a gift.
It's strange. Feels like I'm back
Say
in
less.
school
I'd
again.
rather not,
It was all for me too.
That's all. That's
Take
all you
too
have to
many
say. They should do everything that they're supposed to do for you. Any of the pods and things of the sort, they will probably die very quickly to these.
I am tired.
The bigger beasts,
people are
it's
fun
gonna
having
hurt
if you
them,
wanna
but
do
it's
that
probably not
spar.
gonna kill them outright. So.
I would like to. Aye.
Oh, okay.
yes.
Very well.
How effective have you found?
Do you want to do it here or at the ruins?
Have you found that ability?
Let's go do it at the ruins so
we can just lock up now instead of later.
Very
Okay.
effective. Hurts a lot.
Understood.
But very
I
quick.
have another
Mission to
project in the
lock up,
works
I'd
with
rather not.
Like
It's like initial blast,
Yeah,
hurts a
last
lot,
staff.
but afterwards,
quartz-tipped
I just
shells
need that
coming
one
out
to
from
just
bullets.
leave.
few
So
few
you'll be kind of
seconds,
packing an elemental hit
start
to
feeling
them.
better.
Their practice go to
You
bed.
got an
Ideally,
element that you
because there's
prefer
still
to
side
have.
effects of heart exploding,
There's another
brain
option.
failure, explosion,
Alright.
implosion,
Well, they
I'll
all
keep that in
practiced their
mind.
formation.
spontaneous combustion.
Of course.
Good news for you. Natalia did well fighting blindfolded. We did core
No
less,
sighting.
but still, she managed.
Of course. Anytime.
Good.
I should have known that.
After
Marcus?
she goes more
Come on,
actively
you.
into
Yeah, I need to have a word with you a
Yeah.
moment.
She can work to heavier and harder.
Oh, of
spars.
course.
Right. As we walk and talk,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to, over the course of this week, gauge the readiness of your squad. All right. Scale it from 1 to 10 for each
All right.
member. All right.
Sure, I can do that.
Should just allow you to get some targeted practice in for people that feel like they're not ready for something. All right.
Yeah, that's easy enough. Honestly, everybody's kind of. I've seen just about everybody spar and fight, and I've kind of got a collection of their mentality and where they're sitting. So I'll get you some ratings here soon.
Good. Good. It doesn't have to be done today if you don't want to. It's up to you.
I know. I'll get it for you though.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Where did Uriel go?
Mention something about Stitch.
I am in the social merit, right? Yeah.
What are your thoughts on how today went? I missed most of it, so.
Pretty decently, I suppose. A little bit messy, to be honest.
Yeah. How's everyone's formation training going? I imagine
Form-
you're
oh.
overseeing at least parts of it.
Formations are fine. I need to solidify it still with Marcus and Sevi. They're definitely doing the work, though. I've seen it. Just need to get it written down, is all.
Your concern and
Good
bring
evening.
this up for sure. I have full confidence in Hayden. You know.
Yes. Of course.
But I have confidence in my captains. Certainly Isaac, Sevi, and Marcus, at least.
Putting everyone else on the back burner.
Well, you kind of want people with experience in the end, right? Leading, in a way. Especially for our first mission where people are actually might die. Proper. Real proper now. Not that we couldn't die in the
every
key.
single one
Just,
of them realizes it.
yeah. That's part of what I'm trying to hammer home, I guess. With people. Try to get them as ready as possible, right?
The thing we talked about.
What are you gonna say?
Yes,
Thing you
this
talked
is
about?
delicious.
Well, I have no idea where he is, so go zoom. I didn't know you
Okay.
guys talked about a thing.
Yeah, we said because we're both there's food. We have the food packs now.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, he's running.
He's trying to get
So I got the Warden General distracted me.
Where are you taking him?
To the
Where are you
ruins,
taking
to
him?
Spa.
Oh!
Braggy told me to move it to the ruins, given the school was locking up.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just wish I could fight him. I want to fight him, but I can't.
I mean, you can.
True.
You fought us, core attuned
Double
and
time, double
Bob,
time.
and we're still punching you.
Double time, double time, double time, double time.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Either way, I'll make sure you're healed up after both.
I appreciate it. I'm honestly a little worried, to be honest. I'm fighting both of you.
He got his energy out mostly earlier today.
I saw when he
I
was
did
fighting
too,
Clara.
technically, but I can bring him back.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. We did attunement-less sparring earlier.
I see.
Went a decent bit rough, but not like we couldn't touch it afterwards. So
Mm-hmm.
it was initially a 2v2, and then midway through he changed it to a free-for-all and involved himself. So
That certainly, almost certainly befits the Warden General, especially with the training that we were doing early this week.
yeah, it's not the most surprising. That is a lot of people.
A lot more than I thought it would be. I have to wait our turn, looks like.
Yeah, I wonder what they were over here doing.
I think I see Scarlet. See the axe. And I also see Arthur too.
Maybe.
See Talia. And that looks like Kiru as well.
Eventually, they just wanted to continue and moved out here.
I believe everyone's a bit upsy right now. Really wanting to get that combat energy out, you know? Get some practice in, get some familiarity with their arms. Especially ahead of everything.
It's good that you have the energy. Eventually, you get to a point where you're sort of pushing yourself to do it. I've done all 3 stages of training, attunement-less, single core, and double core in one day. 2 extremes on all of them. So we'll see how this
Intensive.
goes. Oh, yeah.
You didn't double time it.
They were
Well,
already here.
We were walking and talking.
I know. You should have ran and talked.
Comes to me now.
Oh my god, I won.
You're fine.
The big one though, I really got.
I fight you after him.
Understood.
But we keep it off the books. It didn't happen.
Are you gonna? God, I feel I'm not going to walk at the end of this.
So I was wondering if that's how you do it or if I'm seeing it wrong.
No, that is actually exactly how I do
Well,
it.
I suppose we might have to wait, but we'll see.
So I have a conversation real quick that I need to get out of the way with Clara, so I can get that done.
That works.
Okay. Sorry, one of my assignments is I need to study people's spells a bit, so.
Ow.
Well then, you can.
What
study
are
away.
you do? What are you two doing?
When I look at yours, it's like
Did you just
Kick me first. Kick him. No, he
a
kicked
bunch
me
of
first.
Whips that get
But he's sitting,
coiled up
like,
and then
you can
lash
get
out.
away from him.
It's the best way
I mean,
I can
yeah,
describe
but
it. It's like,
I'm not a bitch.
To be fair, he could get away from anyone.
You're so right.
I like that
Warden General?
description a lot.
I know. Thank you. Yes.
Is this man bullying you?
Just
Yes, he is.
What the? I'm trying to learn.
What?
Who's bullying him?
Not me.
I'm so sorry,
Find
Warden General.
action.
I think
I'm
disciplinary.
gonna get
I
your
think
daughter on you.
disciplinary action is required. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's all right. I'm a
stick your daughter on you.
Your dad's
Sleep with one
bullying.
eye
For what?
open.
Warden
did I
General.
do?
I'm the
I
Warden
didn't do anything
General.
wrong.
I can
He's
settle
bullying
this.
me. Death by firing. Thank you. Thank you.
What the? My bad.
Felix.
My bad. Yeah.
Ah! That's the firing squad.
I volunteer as tribute. I'll take his
Ow.
punishment.
Too late.
Wait,
it's
what?
too late.
It's too late. Yeah, sorry.
He's taking it.
Hank, you've got this.
Hey! Back off our
Terrible.
captain!
Ah!
Johnny came out here.
Why is everyone kicking me?
Well, I mean,
Fight back!
unfortunately, I'm susceptible to peer pressure.
Okay. That's enough. Felix.
Let him get up! Let him get up!
It's all right.
Question, can you swim?
Why am I the target?
So,
Why aren't you the target?
You're right, I am a
That's
tank.
also a good-
I'm used to it.
Clara, that
Yes, training.
has a conversation. Are you free?
yeah, I had like black hair.
Yeah, I'm free.
Weird ponytail.
Yeah, let's have a quick. We'll get it done real quick.
She had something to say to me, apparently.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So I noticed that your punches, like, what's the brightness of your punches? When you punch,
brightness?
yeah. Like, how bright can it get?
They can light a room pretty good. I want to say, let's see, if we were to go, like, from right here, and then maybe right up here, roughly, if I'm in the center, like a dome, like about that much of an illumination.
All right. See, I'm sensitive to light, and it blinds me. Light flashes. So I'm having some epiphanies. So there's a good chance that I might have to look away from you fairly often, potentially. But I might also get myself some a gas mask to try and dilute the get like some lenses to dilute the light. But something to be aware of, I suppose,
I'm really
right?
Sorry.
No, it's,
I mean, I can.
you don't need to worry about it. It's not your fault. You're not
Well,
responsible for my
I know,
condition.
but I mean, I don't want to blind my captain, you know?
You won't.
Especially in the heat of the moment.
It's only for a brief moment, but it's just the main concern is when I'm swinging my weapon, I need to see in order for it to hit something. So if I get blinded at the wrong moment, my weapon might just swing through the enemy. So it's not something you can manage. It's something that I'll manage because it's not something that you can control. Especially in the heat of combat, I'm not expecting you to do that.
Yeah, but I mean, I can.
Would you like to have a small snippet of the tank?
I was trying to think of something that I could suggest, but I really think you're right. I can't really turn it off.
No, and I'm not expecting you to either.
Okay.
Shine bright like a diamond, you know what they say. That's what I was
thinking.
thinking, is getting some lenses in particular just to dilute it.
I think you'd look pretty good in semblances, though. You know, like something really sell the captain vibe. You know?
You know what? You know what I've just thought of.
Mhm.
You see it now?
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh no, I. Oh, I picture. Oh yeah. No, I see it.
Can you swim? You know?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that now. There you go. I'm getting sunglasses. They'll probably break on the mission, but I'll do it. Thank you, Clara. You've inspired me to make a fashion choice. I appreciate it.
Oh, I do my absolute best. And honestly, hey, I mean, you can just tell everyone it was my really good idea, and that the newbie is just full of so many good ideas.
You've improved their quality of
You know,
life.
I will put in a fantastic word for you.
Really?
Yes, I will. I'll say that you're absolutely lovely. Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, good to know. I'll try not to blind you as much as I can.
Yeah, just at most a little bit of awareness, and that's it. That's all I ask. But it's not something I expect you to control. If I get blind, it's on me. 'Cause I'm looking the wrong way.
I see that sometimes when people cast things.
Yes.
Can I ask you something? Yeah. What's up?
It's trying to figure something out. It's you're friends with Bailey, right?
Get that muscle memory of swinging down.
There she goes.
You'll just be caught off guard. Because of that, that's what this training is meant to develop. This training is meant to make you think. When you only have that fraction of a second to react, when you have a small window before that tooth hits your chest or that claw strikes your face, you only have a small moment to react. So, what I'm going to do to you, I'm gonna punch you with one of my electrics. And what's gonna happen is just before I hit you, I want you to do your best to mitigate the damage as fast as possible and as effectively as possible so you don't take any damage.
Okay.
You know what to do.
Think he'll die.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I don't think he'll die, but my concern is him flying off into the ocean.
That counts as a fail, right?
No, he didn't go in the water.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that was my primary concern, is whether him... Oh!
But he could go... Ooh.
Oh my goodness, careful.
Now. He's going in the water.
Alright.
Wait, can he swim? Can he swim? Do you know if he can swim?
Can he swim?
Did we ask? I wanted to do that.
If he can't, Ares has him.
That's why the ladder's there.
You good? Can you swim?
Making me swim. He does not pay me enough for this.
Surely
you
you're...
know how to swim?
Wow.
Okay.
The ladder's there, remember?
General Lazarus.
What do you want?
I didn't need to get in here.
Yeah, your job is to make sure he doesn't die.
He can swim! Don't cough on
Yeah, but we didn't know that.
Can I help you?
Don't try and push the Warden General.
Would you like to go for a swim?
I don't mind swimming, to be fair, sure.
Wet dog.
There he goes.
Yeah, there is no ladder.
He's a wet dog now.
Yes, there is. There's a ladder. Yeah, it's called the ladder of rocks over by the tree. Get over there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, just by the tree on the... yeah, there's a thing of rocks. No, it's over
Yes,
that way.
that's totally what you have to be to your groups of captains.
This? I have to...
He asked for he asked for it. He wanted the snippet, so I gave him a snippet.
Warden General, I understand perfectly well. He did pretty much ask for it, in all fairness, Eta. You gotta admit.
This is mine. This is my electric training. This is what I do to a lot of tanks. This is the training I give them. and he asked for the tank training. So he got it. That's a normal thing. Now, the goal is to not crumple. If you crumple, you go off.
Even if you don't go in yourself, you get thrown in anyway. If you fall over.
If you fall to the floor, you get thrown in.
If you get thrown in by the punch itself, then well, you're lost anyway.
Oh, well, that too.
You want to try that?
No, you're wet.
I don't think he's a tank.
Going back in.
I'm not a tank.
I don't think he's a tank.
I don't think I'd take that.
No, again,
want me to
your
dry
job
you
is
off?
to make sure he doesn't die. That's your job.
Ow.
Which means I have to go in.
Yeah.
Not true. I mean,
want to
kind
deal
of.
with
You just
wet
need to be
clothes, or do
down
you
there,
want me
so
to
just
dry
in
you
case, so he doesn't hit a rock and.
Please shut me
I
off.
want you to look down there and tell
don't
me
need to.
where I can stand that's not in the water. Exactly.
You get some sand on you.
You've done this so many times. It's fine.
I don't want to be wet.
That's the name of the training
Looks
now.
fine.
Did you like it?
So, if I get hit and I crumple, I get thrown into the water.
How's your fight spin?
If anyone crumples, they get thrown in the water.
Good. I've been learning a lot.
They're an exception.
Learn.
Okay.
You having fun with it?
Yeah.
Great.
Good.
I've been having a lot
Would you
of
like to
fun.
try it?
I'm going to be fighting
Oh,
ATIP
what?
shortly, I think.
The training.
What was the training?
Yeah,
Oh,
once space clears up. Can always go last.
it's electric training. I hit you, and you try your best to react to how to do it to keep yourself standing. And if you don't, you go off.
Electric training?
It's one of my moves.
Yeah. It hits you with.
A burst of electricity.
tank.
So I call it an electric.
Oh. God, that will hurt.
That's the point.
Yeah.
I can try. I feel I'm going to
It's
hit
your
the
call.
floor,
You don't
but
have to. Well, just don't crumple, and you won't get thrown off. All right, stand there.
General, I did have people who needed me.
How long?
I don't know.
Okay, well, it won't be long then. All right.
I
So
want to try and
a
get
little
them
closer,
before
so don't sit.
the night ends.
The goal isn't to punch you hard enough to throw
You
you
have
in.
time.
The goal is to see how
I'm
you
gonna go
react.
put away my weapon.
So let me remind you, like I did for our friend here. The goal of the training is to see how you react when you only have a fraction of a second when a magic beast might hit you. Because sometimes you don't get to react with an arm blocking it. Sometimes you don't get a shield. Sometimes you just block like this and you don't have a choice. This training is meant to see how you react in that small fraction of a second to keep yourself alive so you can keep working your job. Do you understand the precipice of this training?
in short, split-second reaction without using anything.
No, you can reuse something, but you can't use your body. The goal is how you respond with your mana to keep yourself alive, whether it be tensifying, guarding it with mana, so on and so forth. You get the precipice, yes?
Oh, I've never trained in that yet.
Well, you're not a tank, so normally you won't. But this is the
Yeah.
precipice of electric training. Anyone can do it, it's just more meant for tanks. But you could try to do it too, even if it means keeping yourself alive. Survival instincts can be for anyone, it doesn't have to just be tanks. So would you
Yeah,
like
it's
to do the
probably-
training or not?
Probably good to get a reaction of a raw hit coming in a safe
Then are
manner
you
than...
ready?
Probably as good as I'm gonna be.
It's not gonna feel good, I'm
You
gonna
have
promise
Ares
you
one
that.
sitting behind you to stop you.
It sucks.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Prepare.
Yep. Yep.
I'm not going in the water.
He's already a wet dog after, so I suppose, isn't he?
I've never done that before.
And toss.
I mean, he's already wet. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Shall we do our spar rate?
Yeah, go ahead, do your
Looks
spar.
like Hayden
Do your
and
spar.
Isaac moved. So sure.
Hmm.
Fuck me.
He said he can swim.
Well, are you two ready? Because I can set you off if you wish.
In a moment.
Pick your poison.
Can I?
If you may, you may.
Let's do... Let's do the night.
Oh, HP signifies a weapon. Okay.
And how he moves. Scoot, they're about to spark. Alright, are you two ready?
One moment.
Moment.
Isaac, you might want to step down. We're about to spark. Alright, how hard do you want me to go?
Use your bat at least.
Use the bat. Don't kill me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cast on him. It was a question of if I'm using the bat or not.
Are you two ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Team versus team. Sometimes everybody they go about as well as you think. Alright. Cool things that ever done.
Good. My bad.
Sorry, hang on a moment. Let me just untangle myself a moment.
I've dealt with it plenty today.
All right. Ready?
I'll probably keep dealing with it. Yeah.
My face in the right. Okay. Okay, ready.
Come on, Theo.
Something you intend to be lethal again.
Oh yeah, well some people can handle it. That's the end of the electric chair. But they don't really get, there's not many people that can do it.
At least you're actually stabbing. Shiloh had that issue today. Kept using her spear like a bat. Talking about you. What's there?
Oh shit.
Instinctually react.
Oh, ow. That hurt.
I might ask later on once I
Make it hurt. Not gonna break anything though.
spell that I'm learning. Because most of my spells are not.
Ooh.
People keep grabbing it. It's really annoying. Oh, God.
Because I'm able to.
Yep.
You have to be prepared when people try to do that. Good stuff. Yeah, even I'm getting a little mixed up myself. Ooh. Should be good though.
Shit. Go!
You want me to go a little faster, or is this enough?
The night's supposed to be the speedy piece, so let's see how. Let's try faster, shall we?
Oh, this is the speedy piece, huh? Alright.
Uh-huh. Where'd that come from? Fuck!
Good. Stay down too long.
We'll get there.
Shit.
There you go, draw some blood. This is necessarily easy, though.
Ow. That hit in the gut. I could maybe go one more round of it. Oh.
I'll be a little rude then.
I'll be a little rude, will you?
What I initially did to Hickory. Yeah.
Alright. Wasn't ready for that.
That thing. You're well prepared to use it. You actually make sure you use both axe and the spear end. Most people tend to always focus too much on one.
I know the error of the ways. No, again.
You keep leaving yourself a bit predictable.
Yeah. There is a trick, though, I have to it, I think I've learned.
No.
If I'm not looking at it, at the weapon, I mean, it goes right through you. So I think can I try that actually?
Feel free.
So you can feel it, right?
Yeah.
Grip. I look away. Just go, right?
Interesting.
But it requires you to look away, though, is the only thing. I don't know. I'm trying to mess with...
Close your eyes, or does it have to be a physical movement of vision?
I suppose I could maybe close my eyes, but it's kind of a... Yeah.
Let's try that.
Alright. Let me just... Alright, let's give it a go.
Yeah, seems like it.
Start taking focus off it, I suppose. No.
Maybe blinking isn't necessarily long enough for it to trigger, but closing your eyes would be helpful if you're blade locked.
Yeah, it's just a matter of, I think, taking you out the focus, you know? But I think that feels dangerous at the same time, right?
Oh, entirely, because you're taking your eyes off your opponent.
Exactly. I don't know, I think I'd rather they grapple, to be honest with you. At least then I can control what happens next. Reliably. Well, I can't control it per se, but... I don't know.
Touch up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, a bat hitting you is not the nicest on your bones.
No, I really felt it in the lower rib. That hit really got me.
No. Oh, yeah, it popped out of place a little bit.
To the side as well, on the left and the right.
Yeah. At some point I was debating going for your leg, but that seemed a little rude.
I think it is, in the end, depending on the weapon that I'm wielding, fairly vulnerable point.
No.
The other vulnerable point is my eyes.
Makes sense, a specialist. Change your style.
True, yeah. I think the major thing, though, is if I'm taking... Well, I spoke with Braggy about it earlier as well. He says, like, not looking at your weapon and it not harming anything is both a blessing and a curse, because it basically means that I can't harm anyone without intention, right? But I also am forced to. Well, it means I can only strike at things I'm looking at, you know, things I can see.
Ooh, yeah, protecting yourself behind yourself.
Yeah, so
Blindly
my flank is really exposed. Which makes sense for a chess piece, to be honest with you, if you come to think of it.
No, that's fair.
Yeah,
I
Shiloh?
wanted to ask what that spell does for you.
Which spell? This one? The one that I just used there?
I think so.
So I have two spells that are codependent with each other. One is Shadow Weaponry, and the other is Peace Embodiment. So basically, each of them are entangled with the pieces themselves. Each piece is tied to a specific weapon, say a king. Zweihander. And I basically wield a weapon of pure shadow, and also take on the embodiment of the pieces themselves as well. So, say a king, it makes me slower, and I can't move as fast, but it allows me to hit harder. I can't sprint in this form, I can only jog. Take a rook, I can only kind of sprint forwards, backwards, sideways really fast, but I can't necessarily, you know, it comes out in charges basically, you know? So
that's actually changed too.
The only kink of it is, well, all the energy is stored within each piece, so the moment a piece is used, I can't use it again the day. Unless I'm deliberately lowering the charge on it, which I did for today, so I could use the pieces multiple times, but generally in combat.
It's interesting. You ever need practice, just ask.
You know, chess and the ideas of sacrifice and that, right?
No.
The only piece that can't be sacrificed is the king. The king I can use multiple times a day, no matter what. It's always a backup. So I'll always have something, no matter what.
Makes me a little concerned as to what your pawn does, but...
You want to see? I've got a few of them, so I can freely just show those off.
Sure. You don't plan on doing any more.
I might spar Lazarus, but we'll see. You see it?
Wherever he is.
No idea where he went.
That's what you were practicing with earlier, yeah.
I was trying to kind of... I mean, it's... The pawn is a unique one, is that it's codependent on other teammates, really. I can't really... I can hold my own in one-to-one, but I can't finish the opponent usually as a pawn. It's really hard to. It also means, well, I'm rewarded for stabbing at the sides and not so much the front. Hence, relying on someone else to take the engagement while I finish them off from the side.
Makes sense.
Teamwork piece, in other words. It's also the one I have most of as well, so I can spend those freely. What caught your interest, Shiloh?
The ribbons look really different depending on which one you have. Just trying to figure out what the differences are.
It's kind of hard to do so at a glance. It's mostly in the mannerisms.
No. Sorry. I can't see it per se like she can. It's more of just a sense of things. Sometimes extra senses help define it a little better, of which the energy output from that inverse to what was that, rook? Knight?
Knight.
Night.
It's a little lower, I will say. Doesn't require as much.
Yeah.
I was wondering maybe I could store multiple weapons in the pawns themselves, but I found it to be, encoding-wise, really impractical. Maybe down the line.
I feel like it's already
Exactly.
kind of complicated. I feel like trying to
It
shove
is.
more into it. Right now might
This
not.
took me 4 weeks to figure out. More than that. It took a really long time to figure out these runes. And even then, if I seem to shift something out, yep. If I seem to shift something out of place, then usually something goes wrong. I had an issue.
That is runes, unfortunately.
I still have some issues with the rook, honestly. It's usable, but sometimes the weight isn't always there.
What weapon did you attach to it?
A hammer. Big, great hammer. Befitting, right? Good for charging.
Yeah, makes sense.
What's a bishop?
I'm glad happy.
I had thoughts of maybe putting a rifle on it, but I've not made the bishops just yet. Well, I have made the bishop piece, but I haven't encoded it or anything like that. I just don't have time for Vanderhall. I'd rather expertise the ones I currently have at the moment before trying to branch into making a ranged weapon. Because these were fucking headaches enough. Can you imagine something ranged? Christ. I'm honestly worried about it.
Yeah, because then you have to chain extra runes in for the projectiles, and let alone the expenditure of constantly producing shadow bullets.
And I'd rather fix the issue of not... If I can't see it... if I can't see it, put your hand through it. Just goes right through. If I can't see the weapon...
But if you can see it, it's solid.
Yes, if I can see it, if I have the intent for it to be solid, it will be solid. Imagine firing a shadow projectile at something and then I look away and it just goes through the enemy. That's embarrassing.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's a manner of... I want to figure this issue out first before I decide to make the ranged component, because I also want to try and make a ranged component for the queen as well. But that's a terrifying beast, I will say. Now you both know where I'm at.
spell that I was finally able to kind of get feels so simple now in comparison.
No. The thing is,
slashing.
Well,
yeah. Although
go on.
No, I don't have to do the movements. It does the movements on its own. So I can
Simple
be...
is not always bad, per se.
I mean, I also felt rushed, and I don't have much time, so I want to do something that was usable, and I could try and get better at first.
Agreed. That's I'm kind of in the same way at the moment.
On its own, relatively simple as well. It's just the idea of sand will collect a lot of moisture. It'll keep going down and down because they're small particles. So this literally just takes moisture from things. It's the application that really adds to it, as it can harm water magic beast. Lets me turn things a little easier into sand to use, so on and so forth. I mean, if you think about it, the pulverize is really only sandpaper in most cases. It's just sandpaper to the highest grit possible.
You sand people down.
Yes. Mainly magic beasts, but it has worked on Braggy, so.
Just, Shiloh, I wouldn't be too captured around the idea that your spell is simple, because it isn't. Mine's just really complicated in that I've sacrificed 2 encoding slots, as it were, to combine in one spell, you know? So it's expensive, what I've decided to do. It's effective, but
I'm
expensive.
happy with what I can do.
Good, yeah. Exactly.
Figure it out.
Remember, it may not be everybody's plan, but you can always work on other spells instead of your current encoding in the future.
Yeah, and you can have a look at what is possible. I think it's useful to know what it is.
Like blowing up.
Felix, that's your own prerogative. If you want to blow up, you can blow up as much as you want. But
please tell me you're not exploding.
Well, my dorm was exploding, as you saw, but...
Oh, you built it so quick. Proud
Was
of
that
you.
after our match?
Throwing lightning was rough when you're not sure exactly how to throw lightning.
Yeah, that's fair.
guess that's
Projectiles are always weird. Extension on its own is weird.
I almost slashed myself with
Just
the,
don't be crazy
the water
like me.
slashes. Actually, I've
At least
almost
not
slashed
yet.
myself a couple
Wait until
times.
after your candidacy to decide I want to use my mana to recreate objects.
So I'm gonna make water weapons. No, I'm kidding.
So
I
I'm
can
gonna
theoretically make Magisteel like that. It's just gonna be hella taxing.
Doesn't sound like a good idea. Terrifying.
I feel like you get in trouble for that.
It's how I do my arms upkeep. It's how I'll do your arms upkeep.
Oh.
But I'm not like making bars of it as much as I could.
Oh.
I don't know if you've seen the weights Marcus
Did I
has that I gave
Tell you
guys
about my
for
talk with Dusk.
Can't say you did, no.
So
Go
you can
on.
work out while under core influence.
Mm.
Yeah, that was just reconstruction. It's easier to condense things, make it dense, and then make it a normalish size.
In my concern to thinking that I was going insane and seeing things, I brought it up to Dusk to ask if he saw anything different when people casted their spells.
Especially because
I
probably knocked over a few.
I see ribbons on people
Yeah, potentially.
whenever they're casting. Different.
At least get good practice on.
I don't know how else to explain it other than just ribbons.
Yeah, I got good practice in.
And his advice and knowledge is pointing at that I might have a form of magic sight,
I'm not really trying to win against.
and that's apparently how I see it.
That's fine.
So I was trying to figure out what
It takes a
they
decent
meant
bit
for
me
you.
to actually start
And what did you see exactly?
Like Shiloh had
Just
me written
like-
down, but
think
What
of
did
it
it like?
like
I could have just kept going because I was just.
when you're the knight, they're much more.
No, I get that. I did that with
They're not as close to your body. They float a little bit farther away from you. They seem to flow. Not necessarily before you strike, but just as you're striking or you're doing a movement, I can see the flow of them going with it. It's more like it's not necessarily guiding, but
just kick someone.
I don't know how to explain it.
It makes sense.
Sounds like almost a focus point, so where the focus of the magic is. And because it makes sense, if I'm looking at the weapon as it's swinging, I'm trying to keep the mana flowing through the weapon
Just don't be crazy like me.
to hit where I want to hit. So if it's where I'm facing,
Unless you're trying to become a
that makes sense to me.
Which then you kind of have to be crazy.
Yeah.
I suppose, you know, projection.
Be a lot though.
That might be really,
That makes sense, I guess.
really useful.
Yeah, Dusk was saying so as well. So part of my personal assignment is to keep watching everyone and see how the ribbons, I guess, act differently.
Eventually you get to such
It's like, as far as I've noticed so far, different elements look different. Different intentions look different. Like, Clara's, hers kept condensing and then, like, whipping out or like, lashing out. Like, they would condense and condense and condense and then burst.
We probably shouldn't stay around the ruins too much longer, since we're done using them.
Understood.
Yeah.
Interesting. I would say
No.
that might be incredibly useful down the line. Thank you for telling me.
I only learned about it last week, so...
Would you...
I know...
Go on.
Dusk was saying that one of the things that we're going there for is that we're looking for items. And I have seen them on items.
I'm
So it
sure.
might help with that. I don't know.
I think if we're looking for magical items in particular, yeah, you'll be really handy for spotting things like that. I would say, tell your captain, if you haven't already.
I already did. I explained it. It's
Good.
I've kind of always had something similar, although it has never been this vivid until I got attuned.
I see.
Part of the reason why I was able to help Marcus get his core in his head without him dying.
Very useful.
But yeah, I talked to him about it too, so he
Good.
already knows.
I'll keep it in mind as well in my own one general bank. How
Pile
public?
it in with all the other stuff shoved in there.
It's a lot in there, but how public do you want it to be? Do you want me to keep it quiet for you, or are you willing to just kind of share it? Because I know some people want to keep their
willing
abilities
to-
secret.
I kind of have to... Feels weird to say, but I kind of have to study other people and their casting to... It's like figuring out a code. If it makes sense.
I wonder,
So...
when you're practicing coding, do you see it?
Yeah, I see it along very specific parts. It's where I wrote all of my coding was along one of those.
Incredibly useful. Almost a bit envious, to be honest.
I still don't quite know how to feel about it, but it is something I have to now.
It's something
I'm more
in...
determined to focus on, because it, as Dusk was saying, if I could get really good at it, I might be able to tell when, say, a Magic Beast is charging up a big attack or something like that.
Mhm. It's very unique to you.
Or they're hiding.
I think master it would definitely... I would agree with Dusk, you should master it. Especially because I don't know anyone in our candidate group currently that can see magic like that. So...
I mean, even Ader can't see it. He can feel it when he's close to it, but... It's weird.
Well, you have a gift. Use it. Specialize.
I'll do my best.
I believe in you, Shiloh.
Specialist. I'm a fighter. I'm supposed to just
well,
go head first into things, right?
You are a fighter, but you're I mean, even fighters can have specialties.
True.
I wouldn't worry too much.
Funny joke.
I think it's funny as well. I agree. And in the end, I'm not. I mean, they call me a specialist, but I've got a bunch of weapons. I'm not really specialized in any of them. You know, I've chosen to not be a specialist as a specialist.
You're a jack of all trades specialist.
But is that a specialty? Hmm? If I'm saying fuck you, I'm just want to do whatever.
Being good at a lot of things, but not necessarily perfect at one or two things, is a specialty in its own.
I suppose you're right. I would say we're I've noticed that not many others have the adaptable trait, so I think I am filling a niche, at least.
Yeah. And that way you are being a specialist. Specialist is supposed to be something that, isn't it like the more unconventional things?
Yes, if your fighting style or arms does not fit into something of convention.
Let's do one more, shall we? I think this will get you to remember.
Then I do fill the role.
Very good.
It's a good talent to have.
We've all got things that make us unique, I suppose. Even if we have specific roles.
I instinctually want to go to people that are injured.
I mean, I would.
I can't help that part.
Yeah, no, don't. I wouldn't. I think it's a valuable skill at the same time. It's something, even as a fighter, everyone should be able to triage a wound, you know? Everyone should be able to heal and treat someone medically.
True. But that's still more support's job first, and not mine to be first. But my
That's
first
true.
instinct is to try to help them first.
I suppose that is true. Who's, what supports are on your team?
Rue and Scout.
Oh, okay. I think you'll be fine. Rue has electroshock therapy, so
Yep, we've all been shot.
I've noticed. I think he wants to shoot me as well.
Poor Simon. Well, I think the goal is to have everyone eventually get shot with it, just so it's
just
not
so.
a surprise when you have to get fixed.
Yeah.
Good way to do it.
I'm gonna get changed real quick.
It has been productive.
Yeah.
That's good. I did not have the opportunity to spar, but
Evening Mirror.
Good evening.
You're never too tired for drinking, Felix.
I got thrown off a cliff, but maybe that might be enough to take the edge off.
Yeah, it was good stuff. I enjoyed it.
Warden General Lazarus.
Hello, Professor. Goodbye, Professor. Lazarus threw you off a cliff?
Yeah. Told me to take a hit. I didn't take my hit, and then.
Let's have a chat with Sevi. There you go.
Ideally the same day. What this allows them, though, is that since it's healing, anyone else who has an understanding of how healing.
That maybe sounds like he's about to puke.
in the bar?
Why does it taste like
Must
that?
have gotten. Well, we based it off of a.
Me and Cargon have decided that
Medicine?
your almond, your Shiloh almonds are
Yeah,
really
why does it taste like
Yeah,
it tastes like
person
terrible.
It's known as wasabi.
It's like a fake. It's worse than a fake
Do I need
cherry.
to make more?
Well, from what I've heard, the
Like somebody took something that should have just like bubble gum and
You've told
bastardized
me,
it with
and
mint.
I do what you
Too
say.
much mint.
Exactly.
Eye patches.
Or many eye patches.
I'll make more.
Eye protection is important after all.
And Nina needs more too. For horror.
For organics.
Speaking of
Yeah,
horror,
actually,
I believe he went 5 bats in a row.
They are
But
not.
yes, Ader.
Are you doing that on purpose, or is it truly just his bad luck?
My goal is to have it
4 of them were.
coded for the practical exam with sufficient time for
Last one was not.
focusing and concentrating
Think
while
Harry
using it.
gets away with it because he's
Least I don't
so
mind
you,
it.
by the way.
I'll be coming in the coming days to make sure I brush up on the what he does, you know, burns, lacerations, punctures, and whatnot.
Absolutely. I'm actually gonna print out a bunch of different forms of productive conversation we're having. Pass them off to Reginald or have them in the office.
Sophie, can I actually
Medical office in which that you can review what I essentially was gonna talk about at the hospital today, and if there's any more inquiries. Come back. I'll wait here.
You don't have to wait. It's okay.
Lose your feet, lose your seat.
Okay, my feet are right here.
Thank you.
Open it.
I will keep you.
Open it up.
Okay.
To be very careful of putting it.
But yeah, I haven't actually had a lot of opportunities to speak.
talk about and send it off to the academy.
Hello. Clara? Remember when we did this? What have you been doing? I got my jaw busted.
We call that a fist bump.
Ow.
The old Douglas special.
No, we don't.
I thought that. No, this was the Douglas special.
No, that's the. I thought it was.
Good evening, sir. Can I interest you in a free sample?
I'd sure love to, Scotty.
Yeah, if anyone could do it, you could do it, you know?
It is of our new Mischief macaron color, the pink color.
Nope.
The
Thank you.
The good flavor is rose, though I cannot exactly disclose the bad flavor.
The bad.
Unless you get it. Yes, there is a hit and a miss.
I see. Well, I'll give it a go.
Not everything can just be contained.
Oh, see, note, the bad flavor is Pepto-Bismol, and I leave it up to player choice.
That's pleasant. Yeah, I'm guessing that's not the bad one, is it?
If it is pleasant, then no, it is probably not. It would probably be rose.
I like that. I'm pretty sure Scarlet would
Can-
too.
can-
If you find her.
Randomers? I will see then, if I do. Granted, I won't be staying out much longer. I do not stay out much at night.
Understood.
Still though, please do enjoy your evening.
As to you, Scotty. Thank you so much.
Intention was to make a nice treat.
You're welcome.
And it did not turn out as a nice treat. It turned out as
They turned out even better. They became the best activated portable charcoal thing
Why would Bailey try to make me smoke?
I'm gonna get her.
So what we call that
peer pressure.
there you go.
You shouldn't give into it. Yeah. Yes. She asked Leon
So
if
what
he wanted
seems to
to
be the
smoke.
problem?
He said no. She asked a couple more times until he said yes. And then he didn't like it.
Just time.
He was coughing for a while.
Right. One day maybe I'll learn
That
the
sounds
unfortunately like her. But also unfortunately I don't. Yeah, no, but if someone ever tells you to do something that you don't want to do, then you tell them no way, Jose, and you say that's
Peer pressuring, and you don't give into that.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
You know what a glizzy is?
That's what I was understanding. But,
Never heard the word in my life.
Comforting people.
Biscotti.
That's a good one to learn.
And lots of things today. In general.
Oh really?
That was a pretty big sigh.
I'm taking it because it's like the first time I sat down all day, practically.
Hmm. You have been quite busy.
Doing my damnedest. Gotta make sure everyone's prepared, you know?
Of course.
My face is puffy.
How ready are you, do you think?
Let's get you to the hospital, come on.
Well, yeah, because I'm allergic to chocolate. Generally.
Our team has little to no cohesion. Or practice with one another. People know what each other are capable of, but that means nothing.
You know, I kind of feel the same way about my team as well.
Everything alright, guys?
We've done drills, you know, formations and that kind of stuff, but
Drawn real quick from Stitch and Leon.
I don't know. How do you prepare for that kind of thing, do you think? Team spars? Maybe?
Would you want me to wait in the store?
Create a set of rules for people to follow.
Yeah, you can wait for it.
Simple things, quick and easy.
You too.
Because inevitably, these formations are going to be broken. We saw that well enough in the keep.
That's why this time round I've tried to coax everyone into making them so they can be broken. And they will be broken by orders and kind of and such.
Less orders. People need to know what to do. Without you saying it. They need to know how to react, what to look for, what to be aware of.
You're right.
Not just one course of action to follow, but several. It's a lot to prepare for. But if everyone knows exactly what their responsibilities are, who they need to be looking out for, who they need to be staying with, should things go a bit wrong, then I see no reason why your team would fall apart.
Come to think of it, at least we have prepared for that. If things do go wrong, we do have something in plan for that. As for other situations, I'm not too sure. I'll have a chat with the team this week. We'll see what I can come up with, because you are right.
So basically, don't judge a book by its cover. Always expect the unexpected. And
Do you have
seemingly insignificant things?
quietly? How do you feel about Marcus?
I do have some taste sensors, so I can do something.
He's a loudmouth, but he gets the job done. I don't know how tactical his mind is, but he has the mind of an engineer at the very least, so you can count that he's at least thinking in there.
Most certainly.
Question is whether he'll do it in the middle of a fight.
I can picture him getting carried away, potentially. I won't lie. A leader should see the big picture, you know?
You seem worried.
Why wouldn't I be? I appreciate...
You are the appointed Warden General.
Again. Not that I don't mind the role, it's just... Sometimes a lot to think about, and I've tried to kind of leave off a little bit and allow the captains to expand and kind of do their own thing, because we'll mostly be working in squads anyway, right?
Of course, every team needs to work in the way that they work best. But I think there is a lot of logical problems. People not quite knowing what to make use of someone for. I've never been in a situation like this.
Sevi and Milo
It's like,
went off to speak somewhere, but I haven't seen them come back. I'm not too sure where they were.
playing with a bunch of ingredients.
They've been that way.
Trying to bake something with it, but not knowing how to arrange them, put them together,
Well, I can work.
separate them. Who knows?
I promised to show her the entertainment district. Were you smoking?
Ah.
You could either end up with a delicious dish, or you could end up with something burnt that tastes like shit.
Plants, all flora, give off
There's still time at the moment, I think.
part of basically how they reproduce. How they
That's why I would suggest responsibilities. Make people responsible for each other. Small teams, small groups. Works better than saying, oh, well, we're going to stand in this exact position, no matter what. Eventually, when the beasts suddenly steamroll through the entire group, suddenly it's split and shattered. Everyone's getting turned every which way. And for the love of fuck, don't stick your gunners behind the tanks.
Yeah, no, we've set them, but they're at the back, but we've tried to give them fanning space so they can move out cleanly.
At least you're trying to do that much. Trying to prompt Sevi to think about these things, but she doesn't. She's not quite used to this. It's clear. She's a good attitude, though.
I agree. That said, I do need to have a chat with her at some point. I had a talk with her today. Still. Well, I did talk to her, but not about what I wanted to talk about. I'm trying to assess the preparedness of everybody and all the
Hopefully
squads.
talk goes well.
Hopefully, yeah. I don't expect everybody to be completely prepared just yet, but sooner the better, you know? Above all else, I trust Isaac.
Of course. There is any one of us who has any experience with not beasts who would know how to make use of a squad. Probably him.
He's done far beyond, I will say. He's done a really good job with what he's been given already. He's given me 4 formations. And quite lovely clean ones as well. Nice and clear.
To be expected of Isaac.
Very true. And I'm trying to coax Evan a little bit, but he's definitely not used to it.
Evan's leading?
Yeah, Evan's technically the captain per se, and I'm the candidate general. So it's like, because, you know, basically my second for the squad, but I think for the whole team, and for every squad, I think I might ask Isaac if I go down, it's on you, kind of thing.
Jeff would be good. Oh, you're just staring at the wooden general standing on the dorm building?
Yeah, I didn't even notice. Harley was the one who pointed it out.
I don't know what's going to happen to us if Sevi goes down. Or she becomes non-verbal.
And talking. Someone's talking.
I will say that.
I see something else moving. Just barely over the ledge.
Do you have, well, you have Dickory, don't you? So I believe they'll be alright.
Okay, maybe I should double check on that one. I'll be back. Probably, maybe not. Who knows?
It's actually Camilla.
I'll haunt you.
Camilla?
She's supposed to take charge.
When she goes, no. I
think.
It's a bit
Unless I got it
unusual.
backwards again.
Maybe, I don't know, but like, that's a bit unusual
No,
because.
actually, it was Dickory. No, that's right. Camilla was the one after that.
Yeah, so, okay. There's a chain, I see.
Hmm.
Oh, Hickory. I was gonna say that I don't know. I mean, she has a hard time with her voice, doesn't she, Camilla?
She's very quiet. Even by my standards.
Definitely clever, but quiet. Yeah.
I mean, I'll try anything once. Anything? For the most part.
I know Scarlett's been wanting to step up quite a lot lately. Hmm.
In what way?
Well, she wants leadership practice as well, you know?
The whole point of life is trying everything at least.
And all I told her was to talk to Sevi. I'm not sure whether she did that or not.
More experience with that.
Oh,
Not aware.
Anyway, Mira, I found a candidate for the stuff that your team wanted, so I have everybody. Felix.
Kinda goes hand in hand. Sometimes the only way to learn.
Felix has something that fits what you guys were looking for.
Learning hands-on rather than reading.
Luca
Very well.
told me so.
Attention Reinhold.
Luke would be the one to know.
Barrier shutdown
I'll be
sequence will
wielding.
begin in 15 minutes.
Headed somewhere?
Well, I have the one from Scarlet, so if I see Evan, I wanted to show them the end products so that they see what they'll be working with, because I think this one's for him.
Yeah, it is. He's around.
Cake and cheesecake, if you guys want any. Up to you. Just go
Keep that in
around telling
mind.
everyone.
Thank you,
It's in
Rue.
the kitchen.
Thank you.
But,
No problem.
otherwise, not particularly. It was more just, he was wondering because I have no idea where he actually is right now.
I believe he's inside the dorms.
Oh,
Might be, at
well
least.
then you can't escape. Because I can see the stairs. But otherwise, no. I am static.
Just don't touch me, then you might shock me.
What?
Just marginally confused is all. It's alright.
Sometimes it is just like that.
Sometimes it is just like that.
Was I interrupting something? I'm sorry.
No, we're just
No,
chatting.
I was sort of inviting you to come and stand with us, or...
Oh. Okay.
One of us can go either way. You've got more room on
Yeah,
that side, though.
if you want to sit here, you can.
Seemed like it was a bigger ordeal than I thought.
Great Warden General in the making. Can't figure out how to make space between,
I'm catching up now. I'm catching up. Look, I just, there you go. I made it. I did it. Catching up now.
captured by two felines. You'll never escape now.
I wouldn't say it's like, you know, it's not like that, is it? Is it like that? I mean, it's two white cats and a black dog just sitting in the middle. I guess that is kind of awkward.
Oh yeah, sometimes I forget. That canine blood in you.
Deep down
Now
somewhere.
you're really trapped.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're stuck.
So when's the ride starting? Is it like a Ferris? Is it like or what? Like a roller coaster or?
What?
You don't know what a roller coaster is?
No idea.
It's like a contraption. On like a track on rails, you know? You know, like we have trains and all that? It's like a small, like, open air car kind of thing.
Train, okay.
Kind of like that.
Oh.
But like, it's
Sounds
just
windy.
It is. It's like a train to get strapped into, you know? They have like... There's this fella in Bethella. God, when was that? When was the last time? Quiet. Sorry, that was a memory. That came out of nowhere.
It is okay.
Just thought it's a childhood as all. Just kind of felt surreal for a moment.
Yes, Isaac and Leon have also been jumping and helping me with the filtration system. So, if you have a mask that would specifically cater to you,
It looks like someone's still on the job.
Seems like
I don't think
everyone's
he knows how to
rushing
take
about.
a break.
No, I don't. You really don't. He keeps going.
Some people don't. Some people don't know how, it seems.
Well, I don't think I know how sometimes, but I guess when the night sky comes out and everything gets a bit dark, it's like, day's over.
I mean, I think you're doing at least a better job on that, because you're just able to sit here and not think I need to be up doing something right now.
It's really hard fighting that urge, believe it or not. It's really hard fighting that urge. Still, part of me is like, I was telling Mira, like, it still bothers me, you know? Like, what's happening soon and trying to make sure everyone's prepared and all that, you know? What's to come.
Tiny Savvy. I didn't know she could become that small again.
Small V.
Small heavy. I'll talk to her tomorrow.
Part of me wonders how she does that. I mean, I know it's like a matter of like her body and such, but where does all the extra tall go?
Into the
That's a good question. Well, I mean, given what we know about her, and what those kinds of things can do, you know, with suddenly, you know, evolving.
Yeah, but usually they always evolve to get bigger. I don't think there are really any that like reverse evolve and like get smaller.
Would most of them have a reason to want to? Maybe they always could. We just don't know it.
There's a lot we don't know, even after all these years.
No idea.
No idea either. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out someday.
I mean, I'm fully anticipating us finding stuff that makes everybody go, what? When we go to Vanderhall, so.
I have no doubt.
Yep.
I mean, my team's after a flower of some kind that's going to be very useful for medical and healing stuff, so.
I got asked to help make something to try to make that last longer than a week, so. I heard about it just a bit ago.
Aye.
I don't think our team has any particularly special objective at the moment, but we also have Paz with us, so likely it will revolve around relics. Also, we have Clink. We've been asked to keep an eye on Clink because he can get excited and go into hyper-focused mode.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like Clink. Not seen him around much lately at all, to be honest.
They've probably been keeping him really busy.
Yeah, I heard
I
he
hope
was...
he's getting some proper rest, because last time it was during all the Forgebreaker stuff, and he was not giving himself any rest to make all those little things to be able to watch the city from the sky. So that it'd be easier to find people if there was another Forgebreaker in the future. Although part of me wonders if there are things like that out there, how they would have gone unnoticed or unknown about when the cities have been... It's not like the city's been gone for a long time, it's been around till like just within the
Attention
last
Reinhold, the barrier shutdown sequence will begin in
few
5 minutes.
years.
Please return home.
Relatively speaking.
Have a good night, you three.
Have a good night, Reginald.
Get lots of good rest.
Good night.
As to
Much work ahead.
So.
And also how they stay intact with all the magic beasts around, because if they're magical, you'd think the magic beasts would try to eat them because they like the mana. If a magic beast eats a relic, do you think that would cause them to evolve?
Depends on the relic, I suppose.
If it's a focus of magic, I would probably say so. Possible. Seems likely.
Attention, Reinhold. The barrier will be shutting down within 5
To an
minutes.
extent. And I know of at least one interest, but I don't really know anything about it to really make a good claim on what to look for. It seems like they have a lot of things
Attention
they're looking
citizens,
for.
shutdown sequence will
There's
begin in
the
5 minutes.
relics,
Attention citizens,
Just general
shutdown sequence will begin in 5 minutes.
secrets of the world. Or cool things. I don't know.
That sequence has gone off 3 times now. Have you heard it? The sequence. It's gone off 3 times.
No, I haven't.
The
Haven't heard
the
shit.
shutdown sequence. It's gone off 3 times.
Oh, I haven't heard it at all. I think you might be hearing things.
I haven't heard it at all either.
I think you're going crazy.
How am I going crazy? I just heard 3 different voices say attention citizens are going.
They're going to put you in a rubber room now, Theo.
No, I'm not going. No, I didn't hear
Oh,
anything.
there it is.
I didn't hear anything. No, I didn't hear anything. No.
Now I hear it. Yeah, you did. Clearly.
Okay. I can't hear that
Are you
one.
talking
I don't know
about-
what you're
It was a bit
hearing.
weird how you
I don't know what you're
hit my
hearing
head.
at all. I can't hear what you're hearing. I think they're gonna put you in a white room now.
It sounds like somebody is having a little bit of discord in their mind.
I think I've been given your gift of prophecy. I think I can feel it. I think I had a portent.
That's not fair. Then that means you need to start having problems with sleeping. If you're going to have the good parts, you need the bad parts too. Woe insomnia be upon you.
Okay, I'll Whoa, have you cursed me? No. Am I just gonna struggle to sleep? Where are you off to, Scarlet?
Yes.
Oh, I see that you were busy, so I was gonna...
I'm not busy. You said you need something. I'm just
We're just talking.
We're just talking.
You're not a bother.
Oh, you were busy talking, and I didn't want to bother the talking.
I'm just sandwiched between two white cats.
Why would you
It's how it goes.
You're pulling at me. Stop that.
There's something I could say, but I'm not going to say it.
What are you gonna say? What?
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 Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Well, now I want to know.
Would you like some dog safe, chestnut chocolate?
I'll take it. I'll take.
Yeah.
Scarlet, you can't just say something like that and then not
Just not say it. Yeah, no. That's that.
I gotta go.
I'll chase her later tonight to find out what she was thinking. Oh.
It's going to
I'm
bother
trying
me
to think
now.
of what it could be, and it's... This one's over my head.
Cat. Not cat.
So I almost forgot to remind all the citizens, the barrier will be shutting down in 5 minutes.
We're well aware, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good
Very
night.
good. Have a good rest of your night.
As to you.
Darn, now they've reminded me. Now there goes my plan to hide on the streets so I can find a dark corner to sleep in.
Was it me? Or did that guy have, like, the voice of a forged? Good night. Very good.
I find that some military men with caps like that tend to be like that, to be honest.
They're very stiff and formal. Comes off very forged, like.
Sometimes.
I was talking about his voice specifically. Not the way he was saying it. It was the sort of tone he took, or lack thereof, really.
I don't know, I understand it, yeah.
Pretty sure I've heard Hickory and Dickory speak with more tone.
Yeah, I've heard both of them speak with quite the tone, to be honest with you. Especially when they're drunk. Christ.
I should speak with more tone. Maybe the drunkenness is the secret.
I don't know if that's necessarily true, but
Fair enough.
I guess if you want to try it, to make sure you're with people you trust, you know.
Yeah. Last time it was by accident.
What was by accident?
Getting drunk.
Oh.
Because Cassie kept giving me those drinks and they were really good.
I think...
No, I remember my first time getting drunk. So... Won't forget that anytime soon.
I have a story about being drunk. It's the first time not the first time I met Scarlet, the first time I probably met her. I was pissed beyond measure. That's a story for another night, I imagine.
Yeah. We might need to go inside before they come back and say,
yeah.
The barrier is shutting down. Please come inside.
That was a good invitation.
It was a pretty good one, yeah.
You enjoy the rest of your night.
Right, sir.
Sleep well, Warden. You as well.
Thank you, Mr. Carbier. as well.
Pleasure as always. Good night. Very easy. Thank you for your diligence, and I hope to see good teamwork on this excursion ahead of us.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good evening, Candidate.
Have a good night, Shavik.
Thank you.
You're right.
Oh. Yeah. Quite popular tonight, huh?
Just sandwiched between two cats. Mira came over, we just had a nice long chat, and, expressed some of my doubts and worries that I've told to you before, here and there. What's to come and all that.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty good.
Good.
There is something I wanted to ask you. Are you feeling stressed today?
Relatively, yeah. It's been a little busy in that, and especially with what's to come. I mean, the stress is only natural, right?
I was wondering about something.
Go on.
Would you like to relieve some stress with me?
Sure. What do you have in mind?
A bubble bath.
What now?
A bubble bath.
Is that appropriate?
Why would it not be?
I mean, I mean, it's a man and a woman, just getting in the same bath. What if someone walks in?
It's so different other than being in a pool. Especially if you're wearing swimsuits.
Okay. So there are swimsuits. Good. Okay. I was. Okay. I was. Sorry, that caught me off guard.
Where was your mind going, Theodore? What's wrong,
Whenever I had a bubble
You seem awfully
hey, whenever I had a bubble bath back at home, whenever I had a bubble bath back in Bethella, it was always nude, and I was always on my own, and then again, even then, they were few and far between. And there was much more water here than there is in Bethella, but I wasn't prepared for that. I've not had a bubble bath since I was probably, 12?
That old?
Maybe a little older. I don't know. I can't help but feel like I was a teenager last time I had a bubble bath. Do you wanna? I mean, I suppose we could. No one's to be using the bath this time, right?
We can always go to the hotel.
No, that would be the better option. Right. Quickly before they close. They close it. They don't close completely late, but we should probably.
We can always do it later on in the week too, whatever you prefer.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't mind either way. What do you want to do?
Have you already gotten cake and cheesecake?
No.
Then we could go do that instead. We could do it later on in the week.
Understood. Gives you some time to mentally prepare for that as well. Shall we head on in then?
Let's go. You better pat your cheeks down.
Right.
I
What?
can't believe I made our captain blush.
Huh? Yeah.
I am a funky for this summer. Thank you.
Okay. You little minx, you little minx.
Little minx. Yeah, the little minx.
You were up to no fucking good the entire session. Hmm?
Can I bring up we have never had a VR fight until now?
No, we haven't. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
did we have
finally
anything way back? Like, oh no, you were in desktop back then,
No,
weren't you?
I didn't have VR.
Yeah,
I didn't have VR
yeah,
until
no.
Lunacore, at which by then Warden was dead.
Yeah. I was a bit
Yeah,
funky
and then
tonight.
I never tried redoing anything for Aegis, so yeah.
Yeah, was it all right for you? Because I had a bit of a funky
Yes,
time.
I loved it.
Good.
No, I've been having the issue where like I'll get to like I used to be fine and I could fight for a while. I've gotten to a point where I'm now playing up what I'm doing a lot more with like actual steps and full body and stuff, and I get too focused on it that I'll punch things or kick things.
Yeah.
Like I've fucked over my toe, I've fucked over my finger recently. Yesterday while I was sparring someone in CA, I punched my fucking computer tower and I had a heart attack. I went to go put my hand on Talia's head today, and I went and like put my hand forward and I slapped my fucking tower. And I jump scared all of them.
Oh my lord.
I don't make a single noise, and all you hear is.
Oh no.
Oh no. I recently had I noticed also during our fight, I've just noticed now, I've knocked over a bottle during our fight, but the bottle has caught itself on my PC, so it hasn't spilt. It's like it's leaning on my PC, but it's not spilled.
That's
I'm gonna
very concerning still.
I'm gonna fix that real quick.
Yeah, please fix that. Okay, rebound.
Let's go, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Fixed. There we go. It's not tipped anymore. Okay, let's head out.
Panda sent me.
Can I just sit in the corner for a bit?
I love this girl, just so you know. She's so sweet.
How do you feel about?
She's so lovely. She's so lovely to talk to, this girl.
I just got saved from almost going into a mental breakdown. Yippee!
Oh, I worked hard. I stopped that. I stopped it. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Good job.
Do you want a gift? Do you want a present?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
The subject has been deceased for 7 years.
Oh, not you too.
Damn. Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
What did I need to just say that?
What would you rather?
Giga slap.
Ah!
I need that walking.
It's called corporal discipline.
Scarlet, thank you.
How? Did she get the Pepto-Bismol?
Sugi rolled bad. It's like a 4, and she just played it off. She just played it off.
this
Drinks that night, coffee.
He's gonna be knocking on our door every night now. Like, hey Shiloh, you up? You good?
Hey Shiloh, you good in there? Hey Shiloh. And Theo's gonna be like, what the fuck is he? Why is he doing this all the fucking time? What's wrong with him? Is he alright? Are you okay?
Why is it whenever I see you, you're on the floor?
Why is unfortunate circumstances?
Yeah, I put my head down. I was like, I hate you.
To be fair, I could have done that if I just said no and just waited.
Yep.
You caused it. I have zero context. This is so funny. You caused it.
In our
You can't even say anything.
she got him on the ground and had her staff around his neck and was pushing on his back
Clean slip
to
of
push him into it. Was telling him, all right,
Fucking Pepto-Bismol.
And you're like,
You would have outlasted her.
I couldn't do it, but I don't like fighting people.
It's the perfect bad
Into
flavor
a
of
capital.
Macaron. You have to admit it.
It is.
I love Reginald. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, and it's also
The fucking I love the bit you did with like Clink's little note, and I'm like, this dude was just giggling inside like a little schoolgirl. It's great.
To be totally honest,
yes.
That was like ad-libbed too. Cause I was like, fuck, I don't think we like actually established what this is, and this is fine. We just like,
yeah,
yeah.
It worked out. It worked out. It's fine. He handed off the earplugs to Mira and Lunali.
The sad thing is,
And they're gonna try them out.
I figured it'd be balanced, so they had like a flaw to it too.
Yeah, so they can't necessarily use it all the time.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was cool seeing it was cool like practicing like the formation and stuff. Usually I'm occupied like watching, so it was fun being part of it.
Yeah, and you'll be more part of it down the line. Come Vanderhall, come January. You'll be in it. You'll be in it.
Is that January?
Yeah, January. Yeah, probably around mid-January or so. About a month or two, give or take.
That's good. We'll be traveling again for like
a lot of us. That week. Last session the 15th. A lot of us are away for Christmas, be with family and such.
Yeah.
He never said who told this. He just told Sevi that Rune knew.
So sleepy.
But yeah, I like your dude. It's
But then
very.
he saw the conversation.
Theodore is pretty sweet.
After and he went,
Yeah, he's fun to play. He's very chill. You know, he's like but he can be serious when shit gets real.
Have you ever seen? Oh, bye, Sean. Good to see you.
Take care.
Have you seen My Hero Academia at all?
No, I haven't, but I know the characters somewhat.
There's
Oh, that's point. I should do that.
there's like the guy that gets like becomes like the class president and stuff, and in that show he's very very like strict and stuff. But I like your guy because he's I don't know. Just felt like if like the class president was cool.
Yeah, the class president was cool. Yeah.
And competent.
Yeah. He does his damnedest. He's definitely doing his
play
damnedest.
out and for me to pick it like the parts, because of course if you're the class president you're like, oh crap, I gotta make sure that I am 100% confident know what I'm doing the entire time, and for you to be like, okay, what about his here, and they're like, okay, you know, formation, you know. It's cool to be able to like see the sure side.
It's like he's kind of trying to warm into the role still, even now. Like he's still figuring out his footing in it. And I think after he's had the combat experience in Vanderhall, and if things go well, he'll have a lot more confidence, and he'll be like, okay, I can do this. I can do it. But Vanderhall will be the true test proper now, where he's going to be like, okay.
There's so many times where like be like myself, Hayden, and then Dusk, and we'll all be sitting there, and you'll be like taking charge, doing something, and we just like turn to each other, and we're like, head nod approve.
Yeah.
When you're doing your stuff.
I wanted to make
Dusk will like raise his eyebrow and be like, very good.
I want to make
each other. Impressive.
Yeah. I want to make an announcement today, but I had issues in the VR, so I missed the chance to do it in the end. But I wanted to like do one last announcement before I disappear for next week, because I won't be around because of my wedding, in a wedding and also my graduation.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'll be
graduation and wedding in the same week.
Yeah, they're in the same weekend. So I'm going to a friend's wedding and I have my graduation on the same weekend.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I thought you said it was your wedding.
I know. Sorry, I said that, but my tongue slipped because I'm sleepy.
Oh,
so
gotcha,
I'm like,
gotcha.
I don't know.
That would be crazy.
That would be insane.
Friday, get married Saturday.
Yeah.
Going, traveling for the holidays.
Honeymoon for Sunday. Oh, you'll be busy.
That's cool. It'll be fun.
It should be. It should be in theory. I still will miss Eden though.
Are you? Where are you from? I can't really place your
The UK.
accent.
I'm from the UK. I'm from West England, Northern England. I'm from Liverpool, but you can't hear it in the accent really. I don't really have the Scouse accent.
I know some Liverpool folks, and yeah, the Scouse is very different than.
I can do this. I can do it. Though. I can still like do the accent and that. You know, I can still do the accent. Just don't actually do it like naturally. You know.
Yeah.
I guess it's my problem.
That's cool. Well, it's cool. It's so crazy whenever I talk to folks that are from the UK, because like in the US, you gotta go like 3 or 4 states over before the accent starts changing. In the UK, it's like you go hardly anywhere, and it's like different accents. It's cool.
You drive an hour in your and they're speaking a different dialect to you.
Good night.
Take care. Have a good night, Croto. It is fun.
You got the Scouts, you got Welsh folks. I think. Where's she at? Where's she might have left?
Oracle?
Basically into the situation.
Yeah.
Oracle is.
She's from the north.
Yeah, she's from Liverpool as well. I haven't met with her, but she's a little more south from me. I think she lives below Liverpool somewhere. I live above it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm aware. I know Sugi wanted to maybe meet her, but just that didn't line up.
No, that's cool. Is your natural accent actually works out really good for the character too, because it sounds really cool.
I'm channeling my inner Lancashire for Theodore.
Hell yeah.
I was told that the guy
good. I'm glad that you had fun. And, it's cool stuff. It's not like I like.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you had good fun with it too. And got to do bad libbing.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna probably end off my stream real quick. Probably.
Oh yeah, go right ahead, man.
Yeah. You take care, okay? Have a good evening. Bye bye.
You've seen me talk to Osiris, basically.
Yeah.
Maybe after Vanderhall we can go out.
Oh hell yeah. Have fun. Almost to Vanderhall. I will say, I'm stressed about Vanderhall a little bit internally. I'm like, but I'm still having a lot of fun with kind of the planning aspects. But I won't be around next session because Theodore will be taken by Valdris. Yes, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I'm showing off my things.
Yeah. How is it for you, by the way? Is there any notes that you have?
I'm a little confused with the hammer point, because it's a little bit difficult to use.
The hammer point? So is it too?
What is that? What is the white?
Who is that?
Who's what?
Wow. It's a raycast.
What?
I think it's someone looking at something. It doesn't matter. So what makes it difficult?
I think I just gotta get used to it is the thing.
Do you want to switch hand? Do you want me to switch the position of it, or is it fine as it is? Do you want to get used to it?
I think it's okay. I just have to get used to it. The flip is something I definitely have to get used to. Because I'm I don't know which way it's flipping. I don't know which way it's flipping.
I will probably also slow the transition between the positions because it looks really janky how fast it moves. So I might slow that down to 8.5 or so.
Yes, it is.
It's currently at 2.5. I didn't change it. Well, 0.25. I would say maybe 0.5 or 1 probably would be better for it, so it can have that nice, the smooth transition. I need to have the same thing on my weapons as well, as sort of just to let them be smoother as well.
That is a 1.5.
Hmm? How's the energy Ouroboros? How's that?
Good. Energy Ouroboros is lovely. Let me open it real quick. I just had to sit down
This is so
because
cool.
my
Yeah. Energy Ouroboros.
Sparkly.
Sparkly. You can
Sparkle.
give energy.
Sparkle, sparkle.
I can give energy.
You're gonna give so much. So much
I'm gonna give
drugs.
so much energy. I'm
and
gonna
light-
give so much
and
drugs.
light diffusion?
My whole
So
kit is
much.
basically all support,
Yeah.
except for the tee part of my axe. So
You have a teehee. Uh-oh.
there's the reason why there's a lower and upper
Carousel.
selection. Carousel. So with the drill, right? These are components like tranquilizers, acid, and I think it was a fire, some kind of like damage over time fire thing that like
It's
won't wipe
evil.
off.
It's chemical
She's
warfare.
doing war criminal. She's a war.
She's a war criminal.
War chemicals. I'm a
She's
war
a
criminal.
war criminal.
It's okay. There's
Oh,
no
wait,
sanctions for
sorry.
it yet.
Yeah, no sanctions against magic beasts.
Scarlet, give us a war cry.
Magic beasts don't have rights.
I want to see. Too bad. I want to see.
You wanna see? You wanna see?
Rose gold. Yeah, yeah.
It's gold.
It spins. Ooh. A beacon in the night. This your heel?
I'm a beacon.
This
This is my
is
heel.
well, it changes honestly. It can change. It can boost different things.
This is my heel. This is my. Oh wait, no. This is my fuck. What
Stamina?
is it called?
Energize.
Stamina.
Stamina. This is my mana. This is my heel.
Ah.
We're gonna be so cracked out.
You're gonna be
I'm
like,
gonna be so cracked out.
Have you got to see his fear?
Everyone's gonna be so cracked. I have not. Where is the off for this? Turn off, please. Oh.
No, it's not his fear. It's intimidate.
I'm intimidating.
So it's meant
Can I
to
eat
throw
it?
you off your game and completely just wear you out, kind of thing, and you just go rabid. Should have seen Uriel. He was a rabid dog. He was like,
Little chihuahua
Make-
biting the leg.
Make
No,
Rue
because you will
go
shoot me.
feral. Make
fucking
Rue go
no.
feral. Oh no, he'll get out of the cow
No.
pod and be like,
Calcron.
Shiny egg. Yeah, is light diffusion all good as well?
Yeah, it works out beautifully.
Good. Happy to help. Happy. Good.
wait, hold
Thank
on.
you.
Does the syringe work?
Yes, it does.
Stab me as fast as you can.
Oh, Sugi,
Oh.
Yeah?
is Scarlet a light sleeper?
A little bit. No, she's not. She's not a light sleeper.
Okay.
Why?
Iku, because of the chocolate, would have had an upset stomach. I would have went to yeah. She can't eat
It's
chocolate.
a dog-safe chocolate, if that helps anything.
Oh, it's a dog.
dog-safe.
Is a dog safe chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did
sure.
I walk into you rejecting a dude over the balcony?
Have a good night, take care, Nini. Have a good night. Much love.
Around the end, I forget who the other character was. It looked like, it sounded like by the context
Yeah,
I was walking into that you were rejecting the guy on the balcony.
No, it's Luca. No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
Thankfully, I haven't been put into that situation, and I
did
hope
it?
to God I never have
What
to.
are you doing?
I think
It's
I
like,
fucking
oh,
cried.
thank you so much
dude.
for mushroom of the courage, blah, blah, blah. And it sounds so lovely.
punch.
It sounded like you were prepping for like some sort of romantic rejection, and it was the most hilarious thing.
It works. It sounds good.
That
The
is
most
so
out of
fucking
context
funny.
thing. Like, my guy even said walking past, and he's just like, oh, I feel so fucking sad for that fucking lad.
No, it was not anything like that.
Yeah, I know. I know it was nothing like that, but I just took it way out of context, and it's great.
That's so good. That's so good. I want you to go up to him the next session. You're just like patting his shoulders, like it's okay, lad. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
There are other fish in the sea.
Oh, so you mean like January? You mean like next
Well,
year?
no. We'll go to you like next session and be like, you should
No,
have
end
made
off
it a
stream.
little bit more.
Okay, folks, I'm gonna end off here. Oh. Hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, good stuff. I will see you all soon. Okay. No, I won't be able to do stuff next week. Won't be around due to because I'll be going to a wedding, and also my graduation is on the Monday afterwards. So I won't be around next week. I might stream later this week. Potential. No, I don't think I'll get a chance to. Maybe on Thursday. We'll see. Might get a chance to RP on Thursday, but we will. I think that's it's a maybe at the moment. I'll be in ICCA and such. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is up in the air at the moment. But in the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed. Eden Lost will return sometime mid-January. I want to say like the 15th of January, roundabouts, give or take. Let's have a look. January 12th, I think, actually. Maybe January 12th, January 19th. One of those dates, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But otherwise... Yeah, Vanderhall will be the next episode for me. No. Wait, no. I'll have an episode 28.5 where I'll basically be having a one-on-one scene with Valdris to actually discuss some things, because Valdris wants to sit down with Theodore and talk. So that'll be that. I will actually have an off scene with Valdris. Probably some of the days after, maybe like the 20. Ooh, we'll see. Maybe towards Christmas time. We'll see. But till then, I hope you all enjoyed tonight. I will be signing off here because I'm so sleepy and I'm probably gonna go to bed. But I hope you have a wonderful night, guys. Do take care. I'll see you all in the wood. Bye bye.